dropping facts over feelings, and you know we're never stopping. To everyone that is rocking, get ready, cause it's CC for life. No matter what's in front of us, y'all know we're ready to fight. ACF a sports junkie, always keeping it funky with that raw and uncut Thursday, Sunday, and Monday. Talk to them cause they talk back. People hating while they debating, keep it real wherever their thoughts at. Never walk back and take this real on the channel. Haters can keep the hating pushing if it's too much to handle. If y'all ready for the smoke, drop a flame in the chat. Like Sports Junkie says, talk to us cause you know we talk back. We the nation, and we gotta get it poppin', dropping facts over feelings, and you know we're never stopping. To everyone that is rocking, get ready, cause it's DC for life. No matter what's in front of us, y'all know we're ready to fight. ACF a sports junkie, always keeping it funky with that raw and uncut Thursday, Sunday, and Monday. Talk to them cause they talk back. People hating while they debating, keep it real wherever the thoughts at. Never walk back and take, it's real on this channel. Haters can keep the hating pushing, it's too much to handle. If y'all ready for the smoke, drop a flame in the chat. Like Sports Junkie says, talk to us cause you know we talk back. You know we talk back. Come on. You know we talk back. You know we talk back. Come on. You know we talk back. You know we talk back. Angry Cowboys fan and Sports Junkie straight chillin'. If you want that raw and uncut with them Cowboys facts, put your comment in the chat cause you know we'll talk back. Leave the hating at the door and just chill with the vibe. And if you with it, hit the like button and subscribe. If facts over feeling, this is how it's designed. So buckle up everybody and enjoy the ride.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing on this beautiful Sunday afternoon? Well, evening, wherever you're at. It's your man, Angry Cowboys fan. What's going on, Sports Junkie?
What's up with you, bro? What's going on with y'all?
Man, you know, it is what it is here in Cowboys Nation. But you know how we start these things off. We got to start them off going up to the chat, saying what's up to the people that are rocking with us. You know, we got some people on your channel. How many people are at the Facts Over Feelings channel? Y'all let me know in the comment section.
Shit,
Ice Cold Cowboy in the building. All right. Michael Clark in the building. Chris May. Hey. Mike Aldana. What's going on? Dak owns filthy. Hey. Cowboys Nation 82. North Carolina in the building. Yeah, stand up. 10 Panel, what's going on with you? Oh man, it's gonna be a minute. We got a few people in here right now.
Yeah, I've seen somebody even mention what we were just talking about, the Laker Mavericks trade. Somebody just mentioned that.
Hey, we got Angie in the building. Brian, what's going on with you? Yeah, man, that whole thing, that I saw that last night. Like, I was talking to my brother, and all of a sudden it just came over my phone. I was like, "What?"
I didn't believe it was true at first. I didn't believe it was true. I was like, "Man, hell no!" Somebody spamming. So I went to ESPN. It was there.
Yeah, I was like, now, why? I mean, I'm not really heavy into the NBA like that. You know, it just when it changed, I just left. But yeah, I just couldn't understand. Like, you're trying to build something in Dallas. You're trying to build upon something. Like, you were just there. Why would you blow it up like that?
It makes sense for the Lakers. It don't make sense for Dallas.
But like, if they were adding Luca to the Lakers with Anthony Davis and LeBron
They
James
won't do it.
and stuff over there,
No,
then
they
I can
wouldn't
see
do it.
why. But to trade Anthony Davis for Luca,
Yeah, because they was trying to get rid of him, bro. I heard they called the Lakers and offered them that. That's what I heard.
dang,
That's a move for the future, bro. LeBron up out of here probably this season, next season. Now we got a franchise player in Luca. We're gonna bring more pieces over and keep pushing. For the Dallas Mavericks, who was just in the championship last year, and then in the conference championship, what the year before last, wasn't it? Yeah, year before last, and you go do that, that's crazy.
that's
That's crazy. That's
that's what I'm
crazy.
saying. Like, you are closer than you think, and you just
Yeah.
going poof. That's
And I'm not
crazy to me.
just because I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, y'all don't make me a Mavericks fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no Maverick fan. I'm not no Maverick fan. You know what I'm saying? So
See,
it was just shocking. That's all. It was just shocking.
I couldn't call myself like a fan of a particular team. I don't know. Like, I feel like back in the day when it was, cool to watch the NBA, it was the Bulls. So naturally, I gravitated to Michael Jordan.
Me too.
But then, like, after that,
It
I
was
started
players.
I started gravitating to players and
Me
not
too.
teams. And I'm like, if I can't give the whole team my support, then I'm just not going to consider myself a fan of it.
Yeah, I was a Chicago fan too, but I like the Knicks too, man, back in the day. You know what I'm saying? The Charles Oakleys and the Chris Childs, the Charlie Ward, Latrell Sprewell, Allen Houston. I was a big fan of the Knicks because I like the way they play and all that. But now, bro, I just like players, man. And the NBA don't matter who wins a championship. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a
Yeah.
hater of LeBron. No, I don't want LeBron to win no more. You know what I mean? I'm a Jordan fan, bro. So the more championships he win, the more they're gonna try to debate this. Oh, he
Yeah.
got the same. Nah, bro. I don't want LeBron to win no more championships. If he do, salute to him. I'm not a hater on him like that because the dude can ball, but
I
I'm I'm
mean,
a, I'm, a, I'm a Jordan fan, bro. You
but
know.
when it comes to that whole argument, I hate that debate just for the simple fact, like, you jump over a real predominant figure in the NBA history in Kobe Bryant
Yeah,
talking about this comparison. I'm like, no, Kobe was as close to Jordan as anybody.
and that's why he get jumped over because he's close to Jordan. His game mimicked Jordan. But in my opinion, bro, I put Kobe over LeBron. That's just me. I'm talent wise. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Now, LeBron James has accomplished more accolades because he's played
Mhm.
damn near all these seasons, bro. He's never really been hurt like that. Kobe had a torn Achilles, he had shoulders and all kind of stuff. He missed a lot of games. So as far as longevity, I give it to LeBron, man. But as far as talent wise, like if I was going on the war, if I had to pick a team, I'm out of Jordan, Kobe, and LeBron, of course it's gonna go be Jordan. Then it's gonna be Kobe, and then LeBron, bro. That's just how me. That's just me. That's my opinion. It's my opinion.
Yeah, nah, I completely agree with you. But like I said, I don't watch the NBA enough to feel like I even got a opinion on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I still watch a little bit of it, but I used to have a league pass. I don't get that no more. I don't want to see 53s. Ain't no post game. Ain't no defense. You know what I'm
For
saying?
real.
The women's All Star game this past year, a couple months
Mhm.
ago, was better than all the NBA All Star games, bro. It was competitive. They was actually trying to win. These dudes right here be almost 200 points a game, bro. Like I ain't watching that shit. I ain't watching that game, bro. You know what I'm saying? The ladies was more entertaining, man.
Like,
You know what I'm
real
saying?
talk. Real talk. Like, there's nothing like a nail biting, 96-89 victory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
whole 160, 170 points in a game. It's like, damn. Like, what are y'all? y'all got the same amount of quarters. Like, what are y'all doing different? And
Angie,
it's the
Angie
3-pointer,
says,
man.
she says, this is an NBA or NFL channel. Hey,
Wow.
we just kicking it off. Can we, it's the, what's they call it before the meal? This the, what is that called?
This is the appetizer.
It's the appetizer. There you go. It's the appetizer.
Appetizer. Yeah. Hey, JoJo in the building. How you doing? T in the building. Sugar Daddy. Y'all done came in. We just discussing the NBA real quick, because the whole Luka Doncic news that happened overnight, and just giving facts over feelings over that.
Yeah,
But
but just to be clear, in the off season, I am gonna do other sports on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Until it kick back up, because I'm not gonna report all foolishness about the Dallas Cowboys. All the good things, yeah. But if something break like this, I was gonna do a video on this. I just didn't feel like getting up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like getting up, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hold down on it, and I still might do it though. To be honest with you. What up, Raheem?
yeah, man, I was like I said, I'm not a fan of the NBA enough to really make a video on it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm gonna do
So
other
that's
sports
why
though.
I was like, nah. But
Yeah, I'm gonna
people,
do other
people,
sports.
but people are they're making that comparison now. They're saying like Jerry Jones isn't the dumbest GM in Dallas, and that's a sad comparison. But man,
Yeah, real.
comparison
Hey,
nonetheless.
Willie T said, "Give us a minute, y'all. We're gonna jump to the Dallas Cowboys. We just want to touch on this real quick because this kind of big." In the he said, the Lakers and Celtics were the best rivalry. I somewhat agree with that, but then I don't agree with it somewhat too. Because I don't know if you remember them old Knicks and Bulls games, or them or the Bulls and Detroit games. Like as far as global rivalry, of course, but I'm talking about the physicality of the game, like the Detroit Pistons, the way they used to do Jordan, and how he came back and did them, and then how the New York Knicks used to play Chicago back in the day. Bro, them was some hard. You have to, bro. You mess around and try to get a layup, you probably don't play no more, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like them was that's my era. Like the Lakers and the Pistons. I mean, and the Celtics. That was way, bro. I was born in '82. You know what I'm saying? So I can't speak on like a lot of those rivalries. You know what I mean? But I can talk about the Knicks and the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? Or when Chicago played Indiana with Reggie Miller over there, how it felt. You feel me? So
Man, the Pacers
yeah,
Knicks games, boy. Sheesh.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I remember because I was a Knicks fan too, but then I started disliking Chris Childs because he stole on my man Kobe. Yeah, I don't know if y'all remember that. Remember Chris Childs ran on the court and snuffed Kobe? I ain't like that, bro. I stopped liking him after that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Cowboy Nation? We're gonna get to it, man. They probably like, nigga, they ain't talking about no, ain't click on this to talk about no NBA.
We don't care about that.
You don't care about no NBA. He's you know
Like,
what I mean?
what's going on with our Cowboys? But see, I like that. You gotta love that about Cowboys Nation. So I
Yeah,
mean,
let's
all
get to
right,
it.
man.
Let's get to it.
With all and y'all know I gotta talk about the movement that's been going on with coaches and everything, the position coaches that are coming in and stuff. Before this stuff was happening, like Cowboys Nation had their, tiki torches and stuff. Like they took up arms. They were ready to go against Jerry Jones and the front office and whatnot. Now with the hire, I know there's a lot of people that they object to the hire of Brian Schottenheimer, but with that hire, with the hire of the position coaches, I'm starting to see Cowboys Nation settle down a little bit. You know,
I've settled down.
like not settled down to the point of like, all right, we're good, we're golden. No, but just now in the okay, now you got to prove it to us stage. You know what I'm saying? I I just feel like Cowboys Nation now is all right. You got your coaching staff and everything like this, but the one way you can prove it to us is in free agency, and free agency is going to come up here, in the next couple months.
let me say my little thing, man. I was against this hire, bro. Let's be honest. I don't want to sound like no, I'm bad. I don't want to sound like, cause I gotta be honest on here, right? I hated the hire, bro. You know what I'm saying? I did not like it. I was against it. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna say it again. The reason I didn't like it is because I feel like it was other candidates, better qualified candidates out there. And Jerry Jones didn't even kick the tires on them. I wasn't so mad at the hire. I was mad at the due diligence that the Joneses didn't do before making the hire. You know what I'm saying? Right. It was other things they could have done. Now, fast forward. Now that I'm still a Cowboy fan, I ain't going nowhere. So now I gotta accept it, right? But the things I've been seeing lately, I'm what I say I was the other day. I think I was like a 6. I'm at a 7 now. You know what I'm saying? And they keep doing more things. I can probably get to an 8 before the season starts. Because it seems like what it appears to seem like, I don't want to be hit with the okie doke again, but what it seems like is Jerry Jones is letting dude do everything he want to do. As far as the hires, as far as what he putting together his own staff, as far as it look good right now, Cowboy Nation. I got to be honest. I got to keep it real. It look good right now, though. You know what I'm saying? Now, is Jerry Jones going to come in and mess it up? I don't know. But as of right now, hey, I'm at a 7. I think you said you was at a 7, right?
I was last time I was at a 5.
You at a 5? Well, I think I was at a 5. You was at a 6. Is that what it was? You was at a 5? Okay, cool. So he was at a 5. Now you at a what? And if y'all don't know what we're talking about, I asked Angry last time we were live on a scale from 1 to 10, how did he rank the hire of Brian? He said he was a 5. So now, based off the things that's done happened lately, I'm asking him now, what is he at now? And he said he's at a 6.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm at a 6.
I think I'm at a 7 now, man. I like it, man. I like what's been going on. It looked good, man. It looked good. Now I don't know what's going on behind the scene, but as of right now, and I don't want y'all to keep me with this. Oh, Jerry always do this. I agree with y'all. I'm not jumping on Jerry. I'm not doing that yet. But it appears that Jerry Jones is doing things a little differently, at least in the offseason. Now, we still got to draft good and in free agency, but as of right now, it look good, Angry. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta keep it real, man. It look good so far.
You got to give a shout out to Angie. Thank you for being a ACF family member for the past 3 months. I truly appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Truly appreciate you. Thank you.
I ain't drinking the Kool-Aid yet, Brian. I ain't drinking it yet, but I'm being optimistic. I'm trying to keep my hope alive. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Cowboy Nation did something that Jerry haven't seen in 30 years. They start really complaining, calling him out on air. The radio station 105 calling him out. Maybe his pride is a little hurt, and maybe he's gonna allow Brian to do his thing. If Brian come in and he's allowed to do his thing, man, I can't blame Jerry.
But maybe this is the start of post Jerry.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, Jerry Jones wanted to keep Mike McCarthy. He didn't want him to, he wanted him to take that incentive-based contract. And when he didn't do it, it was like, okay, I want to go here. I want to shop over here. I want to talk to these people. And they're like, no, we got Schotty right here. Schotty's right here in the building. I heard that was a Jerry Jones Jr. and Stephen Jones hire. Like they were the ones that were advocating for Brian Schottenheimer. So they got Brian Schottenheimer. Now you're starting to see, I don't know, the Senior Bowl, I seen Stephen Jones. I didn't see Jerry Jones. I don't think I heard from Jerry Jones. So I'm like, is this what it's gonna look like post Jerry once he's done and once Stephen is taken over?
To that question, or not to a question, but I'll say this to that. This does look like more Stephen, but I always put it on Jerry because Jerry said don't nothing happen without me. So even if Stephen moves, he can't make it official without Jerry. So that's why I always blame Jerry. You know what I'm saying? What's up, landlord? You know what I'm saying? That's why I always blame Jerry, man. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You know what I mean? Flat out, man.
I got a super chat right here for Force Calibrations. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Says, love y'all, but I gotta go. I'm born and raised in Dallas, and this Luka Cowboys confusing shit got got me, man, down. Oh man. Yep.
It's crazy he say that, man, because somebody left a comment on one of my videos, bro. Yesterday, I read it last night. It was heartbreaking to me, man. Just to paraphrase, it was like a long paragraph, but he basically said, bro, hey, shout out to you can go on my channel, you'll see. He said, shout out to Sports Junkie, man, and the other content creators, bro. But this will be the last time I'm supporting your channel. I no longer watch the Dallas Cowboys. I no longer want nothing to do with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I mean? And he was like, I just can't take it. He's like, I'm 60 something years old. I think he said, bro, and I'm just tired of just dealing with it, bro. You know what I was like, damn, bro. I was like, hey, appreciate the support, bro. And I hope you know what I mean? He's like, bro, it ain't nothing against, I just can't do it no more. And some people was getting to that point. And a lot of the backlash against Brian, wasn't even against Brian, bro. It wasn't really him, man. It was the Joneses not like just trying to do something better, bro. They didn't kick the tires on no other coach, bro. I think that's what it was. It wasn't so much against Brian, you know what I mean? You know, and on top of that, bro, one last thing real quick, right? I was thinking about this. Brian is kind of in the best situation and the worst situation being the coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Because if you come in here as a first year head coach and Jerry Jones pulls some bullshit and don't get you the pieces you need to be successful, and you go under 500 in your career as a Dallas Cowboys, this is not a good start as a Cowboy head coach for you. You know what I mean? Now, if you have a winning record and you do good and Jerry bring in the pieces you need, you can jump past a whole bunch of coaches in 4 years. Coaches that's been coaching for years. You can eclipse them. I don't mean as far as winning record. I mean as far as like, you know, like the scale of coaches, you know what I mean? On the scale, like amongst the other coaches around the league and stuff like that, especially about the fans. You know what I mean? This dude come in here and win a championship, bro, or go to the Super Bowl. They mess around and put a statue outside for dude. For real though, right? You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a win-lose situation for him.
Man, but yeah, I get it. And people are done. And I'm not here to be like, no, stay. I get it. You know, if people are done with the Dallas Cowboys, they have 30 reasons to be done. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Brian Thompson said he read that post. Yes, it was on one of my videos. Yeah. He was like, I'm done, bro. He said, this last time I'm tuning into your channel, I'm done. You know what I mean? It was raw and uncut. It was authentic, man.
See, I feel that, and I would hope that, and I may not reach every subscriber that I get, but I would hope that, you know, even though you don't represent or support the Dallas Cowboys, that we've made a connection enough that you just see how your boy doing every now and then. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to say go Cowboys, just go Angry Cowboy, go Sports Junkie.
Do you understand though, bro? But do you understand what he's coming from? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was sincere to his, because I understand where he coming from, bro. I was born in 82, man. And I seen the first Super Bowls in the 90s, you know what I mean? But think about before that. This dude was a Cowboy fan way before that, man. So he been dealing with these Joneses all these years, bro, over and over and over and over, bro. So I understand where he coming from, bro, because I was always almost at that point. And I don't mean at the point where I'm done with the Cowboys. I'm to the point I'm done with the Joneses, bro. Even now, even sitting here now, bro, I am done with Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, bro. I am done with them. I'm not going to get on here and pout, bro. Ain't nothing I can do about it. You know what I mean? They do what they do. It's their team, whatever. You know what I mean? But I'm done with the Joneses, bro. I don't believe nothing they say, bro. Until I see it, I'm like Shannon Sharp, bro. I see better than I hear. You know what I'm saying? So until you show me something different, and I don't even mean no Super Bowl. You can go this year and not make the playoffs or the Super Bowl, but show me, try to do something, man. Show us that you're trying to win. You know what I mean? And I'm good with it, bro. But not doing nothing, I'm done with Jerry, man. Them all-in comments got me, bro. Had me excited. Had me excited and didn't do nothing. Then changed it. Oh, I meant all in on CD Lamb, and then get out of here, bro. I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he at the Schottenheimer press conference, he said all in again. I was like, nope, Jerry, don't do that. Don't do that stuff. Shut up.
I'm good on Jerry. I think you got another super chat too, bro, from Angie.
Oh, shoot. I'm over here.
What's good, AVB boy? Willie T.
Miss Angie with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much for your support of the channel and what we do here. Being a part of the family. Truly appreciate you. Says, Angry, tell Junkie if he drink the glory juice, he's keeping the hope alive.
Oh, I'm keeping the hope alive, but I ain't drinking no juice. I'm keeping the hope alive. What can I do? I can't hope. I can't wish for them to lose. You know what I'm saying? So I really can't. If you're a Cowboy fan, bro, you have no options. What are your options, right? You have a couple options. Either you leave and I ain't dealing with the Cowboys, kind of like the dude left on my comment section, or you can just ride it out.
You see, I don't think I would ever be at the point of being anymore, I should say, being so emotionally invested that when a negative outcome happens, it destroys my month. Like, you know, I mean, yeah, it'll hurt my immediate, like maybe the next day, but then I'm like, all right, let's see how we can fix this or how we can move forward. I had to take that away from Jerry and them.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't allow them to dictate my mood for the next week. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, so if the thing about Jerry Jones is, man, I think everybody that's a Cowboy fan for a while now, you kind of know how Jerry Jones is, bro. The thing about Jerry Jones is he tell us this stuff, bro. It's like, bro, I don't know if nobody ever lied to you to your face when you know they lying. It make you feel like, bro, you think I'm stupid. I believe that. That's how I be feeling, bro. Like, I know you lying and you just telling me to my face I'm lying, bro. You know what I mean? Like your kid that lied to you before, you know they lying. And it's like, you like, I know you lying. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Jerry Jones make me feel, bro. He say stuff that I kind of know he lying, but I want him to be telling the truth. But I know he lying. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but for the super chat, thanks, Angie, but I ain't drinking no Kool-Aid or no glory juice. You know what I'm saying? But I am keeping the hope alive. I am.
Thank you again for the $5 super chat, Miss Angie. Oh man. I ain't drinking the Kool-Aid yet. You know, like I said in my last video, I'm like, you put the foundation down, you know. You allow this man to be heavily in the process of getting the coaches that he wants underneath him to be working alongside him. You gave him that. All right, foundation, cool. Show me in free agency.
Yeah.
Like every press conference, every interview that I've seen from Stephen Jones ever since Brian Schottenheimer's interview has mentioned the fans. We owe it to the fans, like every single time he's mentioning the fans. All right, you hear us?
Man, but he been saying that though. You know what? Listen, a lot of y'all not gonna like what I'm getting ready to say because y'all gonna say it don't matter, but I gotta keep it real, bro. Another thing that magnify it is the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles was just in the NFC Championship game in our division, something that the Dallas Cowboys haven't done in 29, 30 years, right? As Stephen Jones put it in air quotes. No, dude, he's telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? He's telling the truth. Ain't no air quotes. They ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? And then, bro, if the Philadelphia Eagle fan base, if the Philadelphia Eagles go lose the Super Bowl this year, bro, yeah, they're going to be hurt. They're going to be upset, bro, because they wanted to win the Super Bowl, right? But they're not going to be upset because they got there. They tried. Howie Roseman going to do something next year again to try to get there, bro. No matter what nobody say, bro, at least, well, I'm going to say it like this. To me, that magnifies because these two teams are in our division. Jerry, Saquon Barkley was out there. I don't think Jalen Hurts, bro, is out here balling like that, bro. Have y'all looked at his stats? Y'all talk about Dak Prescott. Go look at Jalen Hurts' stats, bro. That dude, he has an elite running back there, bro, that you cannot do nothing with. This dude breaking 60-yard, 70-yard touchdowns down there every game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was out there. I'm not going to get into the Derrick Henry, but my point is, it was people out there that we could have had, Jerry. Do you believe that the Philadelphia Eagles would be in the Super Bowl right now if they didn't have Saquon Barkley? The answer is no. The answer is no. You know what I'm saying? The answer is no, bro. You know, let me tell y'all something. I just heard this the other day, and don't I might got the numbers wrong. The Philadelphia Eagles last week in the NFC Championship game had more rushing touchdowns in one game than Dallas Cowboys had all year.
Yeah.
Think about that, bro.
Yeah.
So, Jerry, look at your division. You have to deal with them next year. And then think outside the NFC. The NFC North and Minnesota, Atlanta, all these teams, Detroit, all these teams is getting better. And as a Cowboy fan, we see this happening around us, and you do nothing. That's what got us upset, bro.
And then on top of that, like with this NFL draft coming up, not only are you going to have Jaden Daniels with the Commanders and Jalen Hurts with the Eagles, you might have Shadur Sanders with the New York Giants. So now you got 3 possibly quality good quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the NFC East is only going to get harder. So
Yeah, I agree. Somebody said new bomb. I don't know if that's a woman or a man, but no disrespect. I think it's a man. He said, I'm not comparing who's better, but Hurts going to his second Super Bowl. Okay, cool. I wasn't trying to compare Dak to Jalen Hurts. That wasn't my point. My point was, look what Howie Roseman does for Jalen Hurts. That's what I'm saying. Do y'all know Dak Prescott is one of the best play action quarterbacks in the entire league when he got a run game? So if Jerry Jones, why don't you do this for your team? Take Dak out of it. Why don't you do this for your team that Philadelphia is doing for Jalen Hurts? It wasn't a comparison. It was more so like bro, give the dude some help. You got CeeDee Lamb out there, bro. No help. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? One year you try to do wide receiver by committee. This is stuff the Dallas Cowboys has done. We're going to do wide receiver by committee. Last year, we're going to do running back by committee. Bro, come on, bro. The year before last, we're going to use defensive backs as linebackers. Come on, bro. Just come on, bro. Come on, Jerry. That was my point, new bomb. It wasn't to compare the two, but I understand why you felt that way.
Yeah, man. And we're always told that whatever we get, it's lemonade, even though we can see that it's lemons. And so we have to, this team has to actually make the lemonade. You know what I'm saying? So many people's like, oh, we had great teams. Like we had good teams, but Super Bowl caliber, I think out of the last 5 years, 5-6 years, probably 2.
2 what?
Super Bowl caliber teams that just fell short. I think those San Francisco 49ers games, they were Super Bowl caliber. The Cowboys should have won that.
Jerry, this is what I would tell Jerry. Jerry Jones, treat Dak Prescott as if take Dak Prescott out of it. Treat this Dallas Cowboy team as if Tony Romo was a quarterback. Do that. Do that and I'll be happy, bro. Because we all know if Tony Romo was a quarterback right now, ain't nowhere in the world Jerry would be saying this stuff he's saying right now. He would have been that all-in comment he made. He would have went all in for Tony Romo. Y'all know I ain't lying. Who think I'm lying in the chat? Y'all know Tony. No, ain't nowhere in the world that the team that Dak Prescott had when he was a rookie, that team was built for Tony Romo. Y'all know that, right? Y'all do know that, right? In the chat, y'all know that, right? Dak Prescott acquired that team, but that team was built for Tony Romo. You know what I'm saying? So treat Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb as if Tony Romo is behind center. You know what I'm saying? And we know damn well, bro, He wouldn't have done that to all right. Let me ask you, Angry. And it's okay if you disagree with me. You know, we don't agree on everything. Do you believe that Jerry Jones would have put that team out there last year for Tony Romo?
No.
No. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
No.
Hell no. So treat him like Tony Romo. And we good. And we good. We good. And the chat know I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? That dude love Tony Romo. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying, bro.
Sid said Romo was not taking high-paid contracts.
Come on, man. Come on, Sid. Come on, man. We can't do this about this high-paid contract stuff, man. Do you think Jalen Hurts over there making pennies? Come on, man. Come on. They got 2 number 1 receivers. How do they make it work? How do they make it fit? You know what I mean? You got AJ Brown and Smitty. You got Saquon Barkley, look like the best running back in the league to me. So this year, at least this year, you got Jalen Hurts on a max deal. Come on, you got a defensive. Come on, bro. Like Jerry Jones, don't. That's the drinking the Kool-Aid. Allowing him to get on a press conference like he just did, talking about money and all this salary cap. And I don't believe none of that, man, because I seen other teams do it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care what he did or who got much money. And I always say this. As a fan, I would tell any player to get all the money you can. Because if you go out there and get hurt, hey, we just at home watching on TV. Y'all got to go out there and play. Get all your money.
Yep. You take a hit the wrong way, it could be over for the rest of your career. You know, you got to choose something else. Preferably you graduated, college and didn't go into the draft early. Like, yeah, it's rough.
Man, everybody in the chat would trade. Somebody said something about Howie. You right, Howie's another level. We'll trade Howie right now. You can send Jerry, Steven, Will McClay, all of them for Howie. I would. With complete authority over the team, I would. This dude study trying to win, man. And it's because he can get fired. Jerry Jones can't get fired. He's the GM. So he can't, he is nobody evaluating the evaluator. You know what I'm saying? Because he can do no wrong because he's the owner, the GM, the coach, he's everything.
Yeah.
Right?
And Keystone said Chiefs too. Yeah. Yeah, whenever it looked like somebody was going to be out for an extended period of time, they went and go get another person. DeAndre Hopkins, brought him in, secured him. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, they trying.
Yeah, does Patrick Mahomes need all those weapons? Why does Patrick Mahomes need all those weapons? To win.
Let me tell you a story, bro. Back when I was in elementary school, I know I'll be having a D or a C in the class, right? You get the grade before your parents get it, right? So I know what grade I got in the class. But you know what I should start doing? I come home, be in the books. I be reading and all that, bro. I know the report card coming. The report card coming. I know I got a C, bro. I know I've been bullshitting. But you know what I've been doing? I've been making it look like I've been trying. So when my mom get the report card, I'm Gucci. Oh, at least he been trying. Have y'all ever got not a whooping or something because your parents seen you trying? Bruh, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bruh. Y'all know what I'm saying. A lot of y'all can relate, bruh. You gotta try. If your mama don't see you trying, you getting ass whooping, bro. You brought a D home and you ain't even been trying. Every time I come home from work, you at the stoplight down the street and all that. You ain't in them books. Nah, I go home. Even if I ain't doing nothing, as soon as mom hit the block, pull up in the yard, nigga, I'll be in the books. I'll be in them books. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I ain't gonna get in trouble if I was trying. Man, Jerry Jones don't even try, bro. He don't even try, bro. And that's all I've been saying, bro. As a fan, all we can ask for is try. Or just come out and say, I don't give a damn. This is my team. I can do what the hell I want.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of been saying that over the years in so many words, like in beat around the bush press conferences and stuff. But like I said at the beginning of this live, I just feel like with all these acquisitions of the coaches, it feels like Stephen Jones' thumbprint is on it a, a lot more. Like, Dad, chill. I got this. Let us handle it. And I keep hearing the C word being thrown around in different interviews, change. And like maybe what Michael Irvin said in his video, the passion that he showed, maybe somebody saw that, in Cowboys Nation. I'm not saying that it's a complete 180 or anything like that, but they've been moving. Even though we think that they're making the same type of hires, they're moving different. It just feels like they're moving different to me.
Yeah, but they are moving different. But as a Dallas Cowboy fan, and for you and other content creators out there, we got to stay on Jerry neck, right? Because the
Yeah.
moment Jerry feel like it's good, Jerry will beat Jerry and do some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we got to stay on Jerry neck, especially we small time angry. We small time. You know what I'm saying? So some of these big YouTubers and these big networks, they got to stay on Jerry helmet. You know what I'm saying? That way Jerry can keep his foot on the gas, because we have an uphill battle coming in the NFC East. We have an uphill battle, bro. The Giants are trying to get better. I don't know what they're going to do, you know what I mean? But they're trying to get better, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they'll be better next year than they were the past year. Washington was just in the NFC Championship. I don't see them going down. And Washington got like $90 million in cap, I believe. Then you got the Philadelphia Eagles coming fresh off a Super Bowl. Bro, we have an uphill battle coming next season. And in order to be able to compete with that, Jerry Jones is going to have to get out the goddamn way, bro. You hired a coach. Let this man coach. Let this man hire his own staff. I don't have a lot of tape as far as I have been watching a lot of things about Brian, but I'm gonna go off of some of the other YouTubers that I trust their word on as far as the things he's done, as far as his run game, the way he liked to run the ball and all that. So I'm going off their opinion on that, right? So if based off that, I think we can be okay. You know what I'm saying? But Jerry Jones has to get out the way, man. Out the way. Stop landing helicopters on the practice field, bro. Stop going out here talking about Jamie Foxx stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stop waiting to the last minute to sign Dak Prescott when you knew you was gonna sign him. Stop waiting to sign CD when you knew you was gonna sign him. You know what I mean? Like, it's the off season right now. Be active right now instead of on vacation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want, bro. That's all I want.
And I mean, I think at the end of the day, that's all really any Cowboy fan wants. Like, y'all just try. Y'all do something. You know, that's the day when I'll be like, okay, maybe it's Dak. Like, when you see Steven and Jerry in the front office, like, all right, we're gonna put this person here, we're gonna put this person here, and they're high quality people, like they're sacrificing their cap to put people around Dak, and Dak just can't get it done. It's like, okay, well, maybe we need to do something at the quarterback position.
Right. Right.
But I think like that's one of the reasons why I defend Dak, is because that lack of movement, that and it's not like they try to hide it from us. They just used to do it so brazenly right in front of Cowboys Nation's faces that it started to become a slap in the face.
No, I agree with you. Jerry been slapping me around for years, man. Whoop, slapping. Every year he been slapping me around, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that is how I see it. Now, they have had some good draft picks, you know what I'm saying? They have, you know what I mean? But if I was the owner and I pay you to do a job, I'm gonna pay you to do the job. I'm not gonna pay you to be the coach, but then I take away certain coaches' like authorities that he has. I'm gonna let him do the job, and if he don't get the job done, I'm gonna fire his ass in like 2-3 years or whatever the case may be. But I'm not gonna bring somebody in here and then fire him based off what I allowed him to do. You know what I mean? Like, I took away certain rights that he got, but then I fired him, bro. You the one should have been fired. You should have fired yourself a long time ago. You know what I mean? Flat out. You know what I mean? And then you want to do it your way. You know what I'm saying? You see all these teams around the league Study getting better. A couple years ago, the AFC was deep. Now, I believe, in my opinion, the NFC is deeper than the AFC. When you've been over here not doing nothing, bro, and then you get on TV and use this same goddamn story every single time. I had a private jet, I had a mansion, and I had all this, and then I picked up somebody from the airport in this old ass Bronco, and the man said, "Why you got a mansion? You got a private jet?" Jerry Jones say, "Well, I can't have everything." Man, stop telling us these sad ass stories, bro, about your credit card didn't work and all that, bro. We done. We heard all that already, bro. We done listening to that. You know what I'm saying? We get it. You didn't have nothing, Jerry. You plunged on the Dallas Cowboys when they said you shouldn't. You came up as a businessman. If I was starting a business, I go to Jerry Jones from the business standpoint. Hey, Jerry, hey man, how can I make this pop? Or what I got to do to get my product talked about? On the football field, he be the last person I go to.
For real. Yeah, Jerry Jones conversations be taking side missions. He be talking about everything else. Like, yo, we did not ask you about that. But T Foster, man, I get it. Says, I'm out. It's not the Dallas Cowboys, it's the Joneses Cowboys, therefore I'm out.
T Foster, you the one left me that comment?
Yeah.
Is it, I don't know. Maybe it was him. I don't know. He said, Kaz, JJ has that stubborn old man syndrome.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. I mean, stuck in his ways, definitely. But hopefully this is the year that maybe Steven and them can get him out the way, get him unstuck. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, but this is a copycat league, right? If you play against a team this week and then they beat you, what happens the next week? The other team copycats what that team done in order to be successful against that team, right? It's a copycat league. Why is the Dallas Cowboys the only team in the league don't copycat nothing? You see that running backs is the key to run game, is going back to the old school in the 90s about the run game, stuff like that. You see this happening, Jerry, but you say, I'm going to go, you bring Ezekiel Elliott back. Now, I wasn't against bringing Ezekiel Elliott back if you're going to use Ezekiel Elliott for the right, like, goal line situations. He's an elite pass blocker. He's an elite cook-up, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. It wasn't to bring him back and then he'd be getting a lot of carries, bro. Or Rico Dowdle, he's sick one day so Zeke can play. You know what I'm saying? You see the running backs around the league, man. Why don't the Dallas Cowboys copy anything the other teams do, bro? Oh, we're gonna do it our way. We're gonna show them this wide receiver by committee. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna pay Dak. We're gonna put Trey Lance out there. And the only reason y'all paid Dak this season is because Trey Lance went out there and threw 5 interceptions. So your leverage disappeared. Jerry Jones I knew what he was planning on doing. I think we all know he was planning on doing, right? You know what I'm saying? So why don't you copycat the Philadelphia Eagles? They're in your division. Why don't you copycat like other teams, bro?
Yeah, there was a couple times during that 2023 season that we saw a team do something on offense and took it and kind of made it our own. I heard that was another thing that Schottenheimer did for Mike McCarthy. Man,
he did what now? Say it again.
I'll find the specific video and do a video on it, but I heard that Brian Schottenheimer would look at these in 2023. He would look at these offenses and there would be a good play. He'd take it from them, make it the Cowboys' own, and you would see them run it too. You know, so like that was something that Mike McCarthy was against, but that was something that Brian Schottenheimer was for.
Yeah. I've seen Pop Warner have better plays than the Cowboys, bro. They plays look terrible sometimes, bro. I'm keeping it real. I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. Like, they don't have no, like, illusion to them. Like, it ain't like a magic trick. Like you know how some of these teams, bro, it look illusion. Like, sometimes I'll be watching the game. It be done lost me, and I'm watching the game. I don't even know where the ball at. You know what I'm saying? We don't have none of that. You know what I'm saying? Our run game consists of just hand it to him up the middle. You know what I'm saying? Hand it a stretch run play. It's the same. It ain't no, like, illusion, bro. Like, you just, like, I even seen, I got to go back and look it up because I don't want to misquote. But I even seen one of the defensive players that we played. Oh, yeah, we knew that was coming. We know that they do this. Oh, that we knew that. They be palm playing us, bro.
Yeah.
Like we knew this a run play, and that's one of the things I like. Brian said. He said we're gonna design run plays so they look identical to the pass plays, so you don't know. So I love that. Now he got me sold on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I love when he said that. I love when he talked about the culture. I love he talked about how passionate he was about winning a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? And all that. I love all that. I just don't love who's endorsing him, which is the Joneses. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, and I
And I
mean,
think,
like using scheme that has formations that marry the run with the pass. Like if you play Madden, if you're a Madden player out there, like when you set up in bunch, you want to run through bunch, you want to pass through bunch. That's the same thing in the NFL. You know, that's as far as marrying the two concepts. So I felt that a lot too, and I just feel the emphasis on the run being projected out by by the Dallas Cowboys, and it makes me fear that somebody's going to take Ashton Genty before we're able to draft him. I just got
yeah.
that. I got that feeling in my gut that that's going
Okay.
to happen.
Okay.
But, but the good thing, he's not the end all be all, but still with the whole package, that hometown story. I'd like to see Ashton Genty come to the Cowboys.
Okay. I would too, right? But if Jerry Jones is doing something different, don't wait. Go get him. See, this is what I'm saying. When you like somebody and you know this guy he fits your offense, he's the missing piece, go get him. What you waiting on?
Well, they got to wait on the draft first.
No. You don't got to wait on nothing. You don't got to wait on nothing. We got to wait on the draft to draft him. You know what I'm saying? But you can be behind the scenes making it so you can move up, and go get the player you need, bro. Like, listen, when I say try, I mean try, bro. I mean, I don't give a damn if you don't do it. You at least try to get him. You can come out and tell Cowboy Nation, hey, Cowboy Nation, we called the Giants, we called whoever these teams, we tried to get up to get Gents. Bro, show us you trying. Don't just sit back. Oh, this is the Dallas Cowboys attitude, bro. And you know I ain't lying. And chat, y'all know I ain't lying. This is the Dallas Cowboy attitude. Oh, and we the Dallas Cowboys. Once you get that star on your helmet, you know what I mean? They gotta call us. We don't initiate nothing over here. You know what I mean? They act like it's an honor, a badge of honor. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something else too that Michael Irvin said that I believe I agree with. He said that the America team nostalgia is falling away from the Cowboys based off this BS, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I agree with that, bro. We get called America's team, man. For what? Like, why? I know we the most popular. I know we have the most fans, delusional and realistic. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro, the Kansas City is on their way to win three of them things. Back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? So, Jerry, we need a run game. You know this. Stephen Jones, y'all know this. Y'all know Brian like to have a run game, right? We know this, right? So try to go up and get him. Make a deal. I don't care what it costs. I don't give a damn. At this point, bro, I don't give a damn. Whatever you got to do to go up and get him, go up and get him. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do, bro.
I mean, they can court him all, they can want him, but I believe you can't mess with draft picks. I don't know if there's like free agents where you can't mingle or talk to the free agents until there's a point, like, because there's a point in this whole draft process, whenever they do the formal meetings with their potential draft board, they bring them in and, show them the facility and talk to them and stuff like that. But I don't know if they can talk to them before that point. But
right.
my fear is that it's being put out by mock drafts everywhere. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's tweeting about it. Ashton Genty is talking about it, wanting to come to Dallas. And I can just see a team like the Chicago Bears, who just hired Eric Bieniemy to be their running backs coach, stealing him from underneath us.
That's true. I ain't saying that. Put that comment on the screen right there. Raheem O'Neal.
Let me find it. Raheem O'Neal.
He said, I'll read it. He says, Junkie, you talking crazy now, fam. What I say that was crazy? Hey, Raheem O'Neal. What I say that was crazy, my G? I didn't say nothing crazy. I said try, show us something, try. If you want Ashton, try to go get him. I don't. How's that crazy? Like if it's somebody that you got your eye on and you scared he might fall to Chicago, like Angry say, or some other team, why not try to go get him? You mean to tell me it ain't Jerry Jones and know all these owners and all these GMs? You mean to tell me you can't call them and say, hey man, we looking at work some backdoor deal? They've been doing this for years.
I'm
not talking to you. I'm talking to I don't mean you. You know what I mean? I mean like this chat that's saying that I'm talking crazy. I don't know what I said that was crazy though.
Like in a sense, you're right. Like they can make a deal to where Ashton can get drafted by somebody and be traded to the Dallas Cowboys. It's been done with Eli Manning. That's how he got to the New York Giants. I can't remember the specifics, but,
yeah, but I'm not talking about nothing like that though, fam. Because he put out his daddy and them put out that he wasn't going there. So they did a backdoor. That's what I'm saying. So why I ain't saying you got to go to that magnitude, like air it out, like you know what I'm saying, or tell Gentry to say I ain't going nowhere but Dallas. I'm not saying that, but man, listen, bro. The Lakers just traded Luka to the Lakers. The Mavericks just traded Luka to the Lakers, bro. That was one of the most craziest deals ever, bro. And I'm not trying to get back on basketball. My point is, it's possible. You know what I'm saying? You can do something to I ain't gonna say 100 for 100. You know what I mean? Get Gentry, but you can do something to better your chances of getting him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cowboy Nation deserve that, bro. You can try to go get. Let me ask you a question. If the Philadelphia Eagles wanted Gentry, would they do something to try to make it happen?
I mean,
yes, they would, man. Yes,
I don't see them leveraging any type of future draft capital to try and move up in the draft for a running back, especially when this class is deep. I mean, Genty is the generational talent. He is that feel good story. He is a great running back, but there's so many behind him,
bro. But that's another thing too, man. And I know y'all gonna say I'm talking crazy on this, but this is how I feel. Too much stock is put in draft picks, man. Taco Charlton was a top draft pick. Where he at? That's what I'm saying, bro. These draft picks don't mean nothing. We know Gentry is an elite talent. So you would not you personally, but the Dallas Cowboys are not willing to sacrifice some maybes and some hopes, some wish babies. So you wouldn't sacrifice some wish babies for a guaranteed elite? I would. Hey man, how many picks y'all want? We want Gentry. We want to move up to 6, 7, whatever. We want to move up. How many picks y'all want? Name them, and I'm gonna send them to you. And we want Gentry, bro. Listen, man. Maybe that's just how I feel. But if the Dallas Cowboys feel, he said Gentry is not a generational player. Okay, cool. Maybe he's not, but he's a generational player that'll fit the Dallas Cowboys. They need a run game, right? So why wouldn't you not try to move up and get him? I don't understand, man. I don't understand,
think man. With so many high quality running backs in this draft, it's not a like if we don't get Genty, it's he slipped through our fingers. Let's go get another running back. You know, I don't think the only time that they would leverage future like that is if there was a high quality quarterback that was coming into the draft and they wanted them. They were that close to getting them, but they might need to move up a couple spots. Like if this whole Arch Manning thing is a thing and the Cowboys are in striking distance, then that's something I could see them leveraging something over to get Archie Manning.
Man, there you go. Okay, listen. If Dak Prescott was not in the contract he in, right? Do you not believe that Jerry Jones would pull some tricks off to go get the Manning? Do you not believe he would try to get him? Do you not believe that? I believe he would try do what he could to get him.
And to get
If he the Manning, like you just said, Archie,
oh
right?
oh Archie.
If he was there, if Archie was there, right, and Dallas Cowboys had a chance of getting him, I ain't talking about now because we know Dak Prescott under the contract and all this. I understand all that, but I'm saying if he was there, you do not believe that the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones would try not to pull off something to get him?
Of course, if they were like I was saying, if they are in striking distance of Archie Manning, yeah, I could see them doing something to put themselves in a better position to get him. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I give up. The chat killing me. Y'all saying he said, listen, he said Sports Junkie just said that drafted players are not the end all, and then wants the Cowboys to mortgage their draft capital for a running back. That's just my opinion, man. They said Genty. What did I say? They said I call him Gentry.
Yeah, you call him Gentry.
hey, but he said mortgage the future. All I'm saying, man, my mama always told me a bird in hand is better than two in the bush. That's what I was always told. You know what I'm saying? So if I can look at what we need and go get it, why not? I you know, why not? Why not go get him? Because you want a maybe, you know what I'm saying? Taco Charlton was taking over TJ Watt. Somebody just put that in the chat. How did that turn out? how did that turn out? Man, listen, you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is if it ain't a first round pick or one of the first picks or top 10 picks, bro, it's all them second rounds and all that, bro. I don't care nothing about none of them second rounds, bro. And you right, whoever said that, I'll mortgage them second round picks to go get a player that we need. I would personally. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can disagree. You know what I mean? Look how Dak looked when he had Ezekiel Elliott when he first came in the league. Look how he looked.
Yeah, he looked dope. But the thing is, we didn't have to mortgage our future to get Zeke. You know, we did spend a top pick for him, but
okay. All a person can tell you is no. So if you Jerry Jones and you call somebody and say, I'll give you 2 seconds or whatever, they can say no, but you can at least try. You can at least try. You can at least try. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. This is the same person that said we couldn't afford Derrick Henry. I don't believe nothing Jerry Jones say, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's a super chat. Shout out to Mafia. Is it Mafia Productions?
Here you go. That's your super chat.
Come on, man. Hey, Angry, I want to know, do you disagree with me, right? You wouldn't do that? Let me read this super chat. I like what they're doing with the coaches. I think we might be unstoppable for at least a year for the simple fact of no game film. Plus, they're hiring coaches that have experience beating teams that usually give us problems. Yeah, like who? I know you're probably talking about San Francisco. They give us problems. Anybody under that Shanahan tree, anybody that's under that Shanahan tree, give us problems. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with that, but I don't agree with the we might be unstoppable for at least a year. I don't know about that part because 2 of the teams in our division was just in the NFC Championship game. So we have a lot of a big hill battle to climb as far as that. I think this is going to be at least a year away, I think. You know what I mean? But if we can go get some players that we need, we might be ready next season. That's just my opinion. What you think, Angry?
Well, I kind of feel what he's saying. The whole unstoppable thing, they don't have film on the coaches that we're bringing in, and the coaches that we're bringing in also have a history with that Shanahan tree, whether it's Matt LaFleur in Green Bay because the Chicago Bears played him twice a year, or, San Francisco 49ers got the special teams coach over on our side now. So it's kind of, people having knowledge of those teams that we struggle with. But yeah, I'm not saying that, I don't want to put an expectation on next year. It's not even this year yet. But I'm trying to measure success by, I'm trying to measure success, and I don't want to be like, well, we make it to the playoffs. That's a successful season for a first time head coach and everybody being together.
It'll be a better season we just had.
Right. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We didn't even make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? It'd be better than the season we just had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like for real, man. You know what I mean? But listen, this is how I look at it, man. If you we just talking and having fun, talking shit, swallowing spit, right? Cool. But if me as a Dallas Cowboy, bro, if I feel like I'm there, you know what I mean? If I feel like I'm there, I don't care about the future, bro. If I feel like I'm there, I don't care. The Rams felt like they were there.
Right.
What they do? They mortgaged their future and they went and got a championship. Right? Am I lying? They mortgaged their future, right? If you don't feel like you there, of course don't trade up to get him. But if you feel like you there, why wouldn't you? You paid Dak Prescott all this money, so obviously you feel like you got your quarterback. You paid CeeDee Lamb all this money, so obviously you feel like you got an elite wide receiver. You getting ready to pay a defensive player on the defense side of the ball and Micah Parsons. So you got a foundation, kinda. If you know you need a run game, why not mortgage the future and go get him on something that might happen? Bro, I don't care about playoffs. The Dallas Cowboy fans always talking about, well, at least get us to an NFC championship game. At least this, at least that. Bro, I don't care about none of that. If you don't win the Super Bowl, you didn't succeed. That just how I see it. You know what I mean? That's just me. You know what I mean? I would like to get to an NFC championship game, but that ain't the end all be all for me. I want to win a Super Bowl. Like, so if you feel like you there, go get the pieces you need to do it. I don't care. Hey, Cowboy Nation, Cowboy fans, I want to ask y'all a question in the chat. Dallas, we just going to, in hindsight, we just going to use the example, right? The Dallas Cowboys mortgage their future, all their future draft picks, everything they got. They go pay Michael all this money. They already paid Dak, you paid CeeDee Lamb, all that, bro. And then next year or the year after that, they win a Super Bowl. But then they don't make the playoffs for 5 years. Who will be comfortable with that? Because I would. Who would, a Super Bowl and then you're sorry for 3-4 years. I think all of us would take that deal. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Or add a caveat on there. Are you progressively get better over the 4 years and eventually win a Super Bowl after
I don't give a damn about the 4 years after we win the Super Bowl. It's been 30 years since we won one. If you tell me right now, listen, I'm talking about if we feel like we all in, if we feel like going to get the running back, we'll be there to compete. If I feel like I'm there, I'm saying if I feel like I'm there, because I'm going off what Jerry and Steven said. They said they feel like they're there. That's what they said in the press conference, unless they lying. So they said they feel like they're there. So if you feel like you there, why not go do it? Unless you lying to us. Because I would.
Because Ashton Junkie is not the end-all be-all running back in this draft.
No,
there are talented running backs in this draft that if you don't get Junkie, you can get somebody else. You do not have to give second and third round picks for a running back when another one's right behind him, ready to go.
All right. Well, that's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? They said I'm crashing out now. All right, cool. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? I feel like that's who the Cowboys want. The reason I said him is because that's what if you go look at all the YouTube videos, all the YouTubers, all the Cowboy Nation, that's the only person they're talking about, bro.
Yeah.
So if you feel like it's him, go get him. That's all I'm saying, bro. If you feel like that's him, go get him. Certain teams feel like they just a piece away. Go get him. The Philadelphia Eagles felt like they were there. They were a piece away. They went and got Saquon Barkley. Look where they at now. Like, come on, bro. Am I the only one? like, you know what I mean? The Philadelphia Eagles will not be in the Super Bowl without Saquon Barkley. The Philadelphia Eagles felt like they were a piece away. They went and got Saquon Barkley, bro, and now they're in the Super Bowl.
See,
flat out. And on top of that, two of our put it like this. Two of our division rivals in the championship and in the Super Bowl. Two coaches that were on our previous team was in the NFC championship in the Super Bowl. That don't rub y'all the wrong way? We got Kellen Moore was with the Cowboys. He in the Super Bowl. No matter what nobody say, the man in the Super Bowl, he calling the plays. Dan Quinn was just in the NFC championship game with a rookie quarterback, bro. Come on, man. And we study talk. This is 30 years of repeated behavior. And people say, I'm crashing out. Well, Jerry Jones should crash out. He should crash out because after 30 years, you need to crash out, bro. You ain't crashing out enough. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You ain't crashing out for enough, bro.
See, but the thing is that people have crashed out over that.
Hey, I'm crashing out.
Like they crashed out over that. They look like, all right, that happened. Now let's keep it moving. Like
I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out, bro. I don't give a damn. I see a girl in the club while I'm gonna wait on somebody else to holler at her. No, I'm crashing out. I'm going first, man. I'm going over there first. She gonna shoot me down first, bro. You know what I'm saying? All she could tell me is no, not interested. But it ain't gonna be because I didn't approach her. Dallas Cowboys don't even approach teams. They wait on teams to come to them. Oh, I'm the finest nigga. I'm the finest nigga in the club. She gonna talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, bro. That's the Dallas Cowboys personality, bro. You know what I mean? They feel like they just the top of the organization. Everybody want to play for them. You're going to take a discount to come here and all this other stuff, bro. Like I said, and I'm going to say it for the last time. If you feel like this is the missing piece, go get him, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean? And if you don't, cool. Wait on another running back. Wait on another one.
Let's see. Wordologist with the $2 super chat. Yo, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Jeez, cat got my tongue and stuff. What position is more valuable in the first round? Wide receiver or running back? I think they're interchangeable, but I put one of those two within those 2 rounds. You know, if your Ashton Genty is gone, you go wide receiver, then running back. You could easily get a running back in the 3rd. Tell you the truth, go wide receiver, defense, then running back. But if Ashton is there and you go running back, then wide receiver, then defense. That would be my look at it. But I appreciate your wordologist.
Hey, I had to laugh. He said he gonna go to the club, buy her a drink, then follow her around all night. Y'all crazy, man. That's funny. Hey, Angry. I can't see it. It's kind of small. But I think is it Big Sarge? Is that what it say? Big Sarge.
Big Sarge.
Oh, it's a Big Sarge. Is that what it say? Big Sarge 31. He said Sports Junkie is failing to recognize that the Eagles have a number 1 ranked defense and one of the top O-lines in the NFL. Okay, cool. I understand all that. You know what I mean? I'm not disputing that. You know what I mean? But okay, what about a couple years ago? There was in the Super Bowl, they lost. All right, cool, right? And what a couple years before that, they won a Super Bowl. Man, we can't make all these excuses every single year, man. My point is they trying, man, and they is doing everything. And the Philadelphia have had busts. They done had some people they signed and didn't work out, but they keep on trying. That's all I'm saying. That's all my point, bro. The Philadelphia Eagles are a good team, bro. But at the same time, they're a well-ran organization, way better than Dallas Cowboys as far as organizationally ran. And that's all I was saying, bro. The Dallas Cowboys need to try, man, and they ain't been trying. Did they try last year? Nah, we didn't have no money. You know what I mean? They didn't have no money. All these receivers was available. Again, they didn't even go get Amari Cooper, but they went and got Mingo for a later pick than they traded him for years later. Come on, bro. Like we got to keep it real, bro. We got to keep it real, man. The Dallas Cowboys is not trying. And then Jerry Jones got on national TV and said, hey Jerry, what you think about Derrick Henry? He trained in Dallas. He want to come to Dallas. Oh, they gotta call us. We don't reach out to people. I'm paraphrasing, but you gotta call us. We the Dallas Cowboys. We America's team. That's what he said. And that's his mentality. And
Yo,
that's why we
bro,
never get nobody.
I just seen this. We got somebody. You put the link out already?
So I put it at the top before it started because on my side because I can't I can't post it once the video started. I don't think. And I gotta be chatting Angie or somebody to go grab it for me and post it. You know what I mean? But anyway, it's another super chat. So we allow some of y'all to come up though. We allow some of them to come up. You know what I mean? Because I want to get their opinion anyway.
Let me see if I can find the super chat right
Abe
there.
Shepard.
Here you go.
Rams gave up 2020, 22-1 first round for Jalen Ramsey. They also gave up a 2022, 22-3 for Matthew Stafford. Four first round pick. And what they get out of that, Shepard?
They got a bow.
All right then. But I'm crashing out. I'm talking crazy. Man, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping, bro. And we can't know in the future. But I know that if I give up these players and we at least gonna be a contender, I'm doing it, man. What have we done for 30 years? Nothing. So why would you not?
Like this whole scenario is comparing apples to oranges. Real talk. Like except for the Rams gave up 2021 first round picks for Jalen Ram. Actually, did they give that up out of the draft? Like, did they move up to get Jalen Ramsey out of the draft? Where was Jalen Ramsey even drafted at?
No, but they also went and got no, what he's saying is they plunged. They also went and got Von Miller? Was Von Miller on that team? Yeah, I think they went and got Odell Beckham, they went and got Ramsey, they went and got Von Miller. Bro, they plunged. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers was just quarterback away. Antoine Jameson threw all them touchdowns, but led the league in interceptions. They went and got Tom Brady, went right down there and won the Super Bowl.
Okay, so what I was meaning was that this is comparing apples to oranges. It's like we're comparing giving up draft picks for seasoned people that have been in the league. We're talking about a draft pick. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about Ashton Genty, a draft pick that's coming out of the draft. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, if he was in the league and he was Saquon Barkley-esque and he was breaking records and stuff like that, yes, then that's how you leverage your picks and stuff to go get him. But right now, he is untouchable. You can't do anything. You can't give. I mean, you could possibly give, the next 2 first round picks for him, but then that's like, why am I doing that?
Bro, we don't have bust in the first round before. Listen, listen. As a GM, if I'm the GM, I have to look at it like this, right? What position that's really elite because as I think we can all agree, he's elite in college, but that don't mean it translates over to the NFL, right? So what position doesn't really translate over to the NFL? I haven't seen too many elite college running backs that didn't really translate over to the NFL. They might have not have been an every down back like Reggie Bush out of USC. He was elite in college, but he wasn't really elite in the pros. You know what I mean? But he got him a Super Bowl too. And he was out here running touchdowns back, all that, bro. All I'm saying, man, if you as an organization feel like you are a player or 2 away, go for it, man. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying give up the whole future on him. I'm saying make calls, man. See what it is you can do. Move around. Don't go to your yacht so early this year. Stay in Dallas and work the phone lines or pay somebody, let Will McClay stay his ass in Dallas and work on the offseason and get things done. See, the Dallas Cowboys problem is they GM goes on vacation in the offseason, you know what I mean, while other GMs is at work. And then by the time the GM and owner come back from vacation, all these other GMs already been working and you behind. Like y'all, the GM and Jerry Jones is the same person, right? So his ass is probably going on vacation. You know, when the other GMs is study working because they can be fired. Jerry Jones, the GM, bro, I'm the owner. I ain't got to do nothing. Let's go on this yacht. You know what I mean? We going on the yacht this weekend, and you ain't doing no work, bro. And that puts you behind the 8 ball. That's what be happening to the Dallas Cowboys, bro. And we keeping it real, man.
Yeah,
we keeping it real, bro. That's what be happening, man.
Anybody hear about Chip Kelly? Chip Kelly going to the Las Vegas Raiders to be the offensive coordinator.
For Dallas?
No.
Who you say?
Chip Kelly is leaving the Buckeyes to go to the Las Vegas Raiders to be the offensive coordinator.
Oh.
It's like, meh. The needle don't move too much. It's like, it ain't Dallas. Meh.
So according to you, we're going BPA, best player available. Is that what you said? That's what we're doing? Best player available?
Yes, sir. And it's gonna suck because there's the potential that the best player available might not be the position that I want them to draft.
And what position is that?
We will need, though, eventually, like D tackle. We definitely need a defensive tackle, so it would be good, but I just have nightmares of Mozzie Smith, and I want a weapon on the offensive side of the ball with the first pick.
Like a wide receiver.
Either or, wide receiver, running back. Either or. Like,
okay.
If it's the first round wide receiver, Luther Burden.
Okay.
Been looking at him, but the running backs is just like, Junkie. I've been looking at Devin Neal. I like Devin Neal. I like him. I like Travion Henderson. Like, there is a number of running backs in this draft that I'm like, yeah. I could see him. I could see him in a Cowboys uniform.
I know, but our talk was the people in the comments section. You know what I'm saying? Was talking about Junkie, right? That's what the talk of the town is right now. So I was under the impression that's who they wanted, right? Because I don't see no other videos on nobody else. So my thing was, if that's who you want, go get him. I'm not saying it's not other good, or they gonna just be sorry they don't get him. I'm not saying that. But if you feel like this is a game-changing situation, or this make your Cowboy team better, go get the man. And if you can't get him, cool. You know what I'm saying? You will never know what you can do until you do it. If you don't ask the question, you don't even know if it's possible. Maybe it's not possible that you can give up something to get him. Maybe it's just not possible, but you will never know that unless you try. And that's the difference between Jerry Jones GMing and other teams GMing. Because the other teams that they felt like they wanted somebody, they will be making backdoor calls to see if it's something they can do to acquire said player. The Joneses don't do that. We just gonna sit around and whatever fall to us. CeeDee Lamb fell in they lap, bro.
And that's basically what Junkie is gonna have to do.
All right.
It sucks, all right. But yeah, they're not gonna leverage stuff for Junkie.
None. Brian Thompson, none. He said, Brian Thompson, shout out. He said, what other job can you keep for 30 years and fail and keep your job? None. None. And that's the problem with the Dallas Cowboys. I said that earlier. He can't be fired. He can't be fired.
Yeah. And like you said, that's a part of the problem. That ego right there is a part of the problem.
He can't be fired. That's the problem. And he old. He old, bro. Jerry Jones ain't the same Jerry Jones as long time ago. Man, that dude don't be knowing half the stuff he be saying up there. And if I was Jerry Jones' son or nephew, I would be keeping the press conferences short to stop from embarrassing him. This dude, Jerry Jones, is on the verge of having a Biden situation up there. He keep getting in front of that camera. It's just a matter of time. And I don't mean no disrespect, bro. We keep it real over here on this channel. Biden didn't just give up the presidency. He got up there and embarrassed himself.
Trying to hear that.
You know what I mean? I'm just telling you, it's the truth. Jerry Jones is on his way to a Biden moment if he keep getting up there in front of that press conference, man, saying stuff. He don't know what he talking. Jerry Jones just be talking, bro. That's why I have no faith in Jerry. I have no faith in Steven. You know what I mean? The Dallas Cowboys is going to have to win in spite Jerry, and I think we all can agree on that.
Yeah.
As far as in the yesteryears, now this season so far, or this off season so far, the little bitty stuff that we have seen, he's been seen like he's been allowing Brian to work. That's what it looks like. That's what the perception is. He's been allowing Brian to work. So if he can do that and stay out the way, I'm all on board, man. I'm all on board. It's another super chat, Angry.
Yeah, you're right about that. Junkie, even if you get Junkie, that's not a beeline to the Super Bowl, but it damn sure helps to try and get there.
I didn't say that, but you got to recognize what you have. You've seen the year Dak Prescott had, right? You know he's a play action passer. So why would you not go get him a running back that you have to respect? And you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
No,
you know
somebody said that, and I was commenting on somebody's comment.
Yeah, we need a one or two dudes. That's why we haven't won a chip yet. No, but you don't stop there. You go get him, and you keep on building your team. See, the Dallas Cowboys only participate in the draft. Seem like they're not big free agent acquisitions. They don't acquire big free agents. See, they're missing one aspect of off season and stuff. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They do draft, and that's it. We're bringing a dollar store player. We'll go to you need some toothpaste? I'll run up over there to the dollar store, a Family Dollar or Dollar Tree or Dollar for Less. Go run over. That's what the Dallas Cowboys do. You know what I'm saying? They don't shop at these elite stores where all these elite players are. They don't want to give up the money. They cheap.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. This draft, I look at drafting 2 running backs. Keep it a buck. If I drafted one within the first 2 picks, with one of the compensatories, I might get another one.
You're trying to be like Detroit, huh? Hey, it's a super chat in there. Mafia Productions. You trying to be like
Raven first. Raven. $2 super chat. Appreciate you for the $2 super chat. Says don't want to pull
Mike
what?
Dicker. A Mike Dicker.
A
Micah Dicker. A Micah Dicker. I don't know what that is. Don't want to pull a Micah Dicker. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Can you clarify, Raven, what that means?
Yeah, hit me with another comment. I'll read it out. Let's see. You said you hit a super chat.
I think it was
bang. There you go.
It said honestly, there's a lot of talent at DT, running back, wide receiver in this first round. Whoever falls to us will be good.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but I want great. You know, good is cool. You know what I'm saying? You want to have you go to the party, you want to have, oh, my girl good, she cool. You want to have one of the best Jones in the party. I want excellent, great. Just because something is good don't mean I should settle for it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm about to bring somebody over real quick.
I ain't settling, man. I want good. I want great.
Yo, Willie, what's going on, man?
Willie T, what up, bro?
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing tonight?
I'm good. You was one of the dudes that was disagreeing with me, right?
About what?
Or maybe it wasn't you. It was another.
It wasn't.
Oh, go ahead.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Oh, you trying to pick a fight when you came on here?
Nah, that wasn't me. I heard what y'all saying about Ashton Junkie. And by the way, Sports Junkie, my prayers up to you and your son. Hope your son is feeling very well, my brother, man. I miss you, man.
Salute. Everything good, bro. We back at it. Everything good. He's straight. I might have him come on in a minute, bro, just so y'all can see him. You know.
All right. Okay. This is where I'm at with the Ashton Junkie thing. If he falls to Dallas at 12, hey, I mean, I need a running back at some point. I mean, Junkie did say he would love to play for the Dallas Cowboys. It is a dream come true to play for the Dallas Cowboys. But if I was a general manager and Juntie's off the board, I have to go D-tackle in the first round because we need players on the interior that could clog the middle up. That's just me. I could be wrong, but what y'all thoughts?
I think I'm more apt to look for a good solid defensive tackle in free agency.
Okay, that's
If
fair.
it is
That's fair.
if it's available to us, if the Jones is like, all right, we're gonna be players in free agency, go defensive tackle, get a veteran in there.
That's fair. That's fair. And another thing, and another thing I'm gonna say, people was bashing Shoddy, Thompson. He's not the right coach. I'm going to support Brian Schottenheimer because I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. I have to support whoever the head coach is going to be. I'm not going to throw him to the wolves, but I kind of blame Jerry and Steve for this because you waited. How can I put this? You didn't give Mike McCarthy the deal that he wanted. You let Mike McCarthy leave. Then you didn't even put in a phone call to Aaron Glenn or Ben Johnson. To be honest with y'all, Angry and Sports Junkie, I think Jerry doesn't want to win. He wants to be about Jerry and not about winning. Am I wrong? Am I missing something?
No, not really missing anything. Just kind of, that's your feeling and everything, but that matches a lot of Cowboys fans' feelings that winning is least important when it comes to Jerry Jones. But like I said, I don't know, and I'm not gonna drink the Kool-Aid yet, but there's been a difference in this off season. A difference in this team building, how the coaches have been assembled, and it doesn't have Jerry Jones' handprints all over it.
Yet.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. So I gotta judge stuff on right now. So as of like I said earlier, I wasn't against Brian. It wasn't really him. I would have took the job, wouldn't you? I would have took it. I can't blame
I would have took it.
Janitor took it.
I would have took it. So I'm not blaming him. It wasn't even that he got hired, bro. It was that you didn't kick the tires on nobody else. You know what I mean? Bill Belichick was out there before he signed up over there, bro. You didn't even, I know the season was still going on, but you didn't even make it known. You leaked everything else in the press. You leaked that you had talked to Dion in the press. You leaked all this other stuff in the press. So why can't you leak that we might be interested in Belichick to the press? You know what I'm saying? Maybe he wouldn't have signed over there. So listen, if he would have interviewed Belichick, interviewed like Ben Johnson, I reached out to him, interviewed some of these Glens and all these other people, bro, and then they came up with Brian, I'm all for it, bro. But when you just the last person seem like that don't nobody else want, it seemed like, because I seen other YouTubers say other people want it. I don't know that. I didn't see nobody want him. So since you don't want somebody, bro, like why would I want him? You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, have y'all ever played hoop when y'all was growing up, bro? You remember?
Yeah, I play. Yeah.
You stand at the top of the key, bro, and you pick captains. You know what I'm saying? So you got two captains. Angry picked this dude. Junkie picked this dude. Angry picked this dude. Junkie picks the dude.
Sports Junkie.
You got Brian. You got Brian left. Is that who you wanted, or is that who you selling for? You know what I'm saying?
It's like, come on, man.
Man, is that
exactly.
That's what. No, hey, Willie, is that what happened, bro? Like, just if we keeping it real, is that what happened? They settled. They settled.
Yeah, bro. Pretty much they settled. They pretty much settled because they pretty much settled. They settled.
They settled, bro. And I'm cool. I'm cool with him being the coach, but I didn't like the way it was handled. Put it like that.
Hold on real quick. Let me go ahead and bring Michael up on here so he can go ahead and debate this with us. What's going on, man? How you doing?
What's up, Mike?
I'm doing good, Angry and Junkie. So my comment earlier, spell check messed it up. It's actually Mike Ditka. We don't want to pull a Mike Ditka when he gave up all his draft picks for Ricky Williams.
Okay.
Gotcha. Understandable. Okay.
Appreciate the clarification. I was like, what? Huh?
Hey, but Michael, the Dallas Cowboys mortgaged their future before and got a whole bunch of picks when they did the Herschel Walker. So why not do something? Why not do something that worked in the past? Because obviously what you're doing over the 30 years is not working, bro. It's not working. You know.
Because the Herschel Walker trade only happened when I was like only a year old, so I was a baby back then.
I'm not going into semantics, bro. It happened.
Oh yeah.
It happened.
It happened, and look where we ended up at that time. 3 Super Bowls. When I saw that when I was a kid, and I want to see that glory again as a grown ass man.
See, but all these examples are different examples. You know what I'm saying? Like the Herschel Walker example, it's a completely different example compared to I seen a comment in here said we don't even you know, go up in the draft. We always trade down. We never go up. And that's a fact. Now that's one of those arguments that kind of correlates, that's apples to apples. But when we're saying people like Herschel Walker, we're not giving anybody up for draft picks unless we're talking about giving up Micah Parsons. That's Micah Parsons, because that'd be the only one really that we could give up like that and farm, you know, a lot of draft picks. I think what it was is like, should the Cowboys give up draft picks in order to move up to get a Ashton Genty? And I say no, because there's so many. There's 22 running backs in this class, and you can pick a top 10 very easily. Like, so if you don't get Ashton Genty, if this was a quarterback, if this was a quarterback that the Cowboys wanted, yes, maybe try to give a couple first round picks to move up in the draft to get him, to secure him. But with a running back, it's just
who's the best running back in the draft?
Yeah,
Who's the best running back in the draft?
Genty.
Ashton Genty.
For me,
All right,
Ashton
then,
Genty.
bro, you go get the best. You go get the best, man. I don't want to hear about. Listen, maybe that's just me. That's just me. You know what I mean? I want the best.
But also too, Junkie, there's also concern too that we might see that Ashton Genty is the best, but there's always a possibility he might not be as good as we think,
If
and we don't want to get burned for that.
Do you watch
That's
my
true.
channel? Do you watch my channel?
Oh yeah, I watch your channel all the
Do you
time,
know what I
Sports
say
Junkie.
about if? So you talking about if the chat? Can y'all tell me what I always say about if? So you saying if this don't happen? I don't believe in ifs, bro. Let me tell you what I always say on my channel. If my auntie had nuts, she'd be my uncle. So I don't believe in these ifs, bro. If Genty is the best running back in the league in the draft, you go get, at least you try to go get him, bro.
At least you try. Yeah, I agree.
I'm
At
not
least you
saying
try.
give up everything. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'm just saying, at least try. You try. And if that don't fail, my mama always used to tell me, son, shoot for the moon. If you miss, you amongst the stars. Have y'all ever heard that before?
I heard that one before.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So you shoot for Genty, and if you miss, you get one of these other ones in the draft. That's like, what's wrong? What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing
There's
wrong with that. But also,
nothing
too,
wrong with
would you
that.
also want to draft another running back in the draft too? Would you also want to draft another running back to pair up with Genty, say like a Caleb Johnson? You pair him with Genty, that's like a 1-2 punch right there. And not only that, he will be fresh come playoff time too. Well, I know you don't deal with ifs, but let's just say the possibility the Cowboys get to the playoffs, we have a fresh running back, and not only that too, we have another good running back too as well too behind Genty. That will make the defenses start wondering. It's like, okay, who should we be more worried about, Genty or this other guy, or both?
That's fair. I mean, that's fair. I mean,
I just say you shoot for the best, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Watching that press conference with Brian Schottenheimer, Steven and Lord have mercy, Steven and Jerry really made me upset. I mean, these two here gonna make me say something, gonna get me in trouble. So let me get this straight. Let me get on Stephen Jones. You gonna use air quotes to describe the drought in the really, Stephen Jones? What purpose do you serve? And then for Jerry Jones, Thompson, you can take a big risk you could have. Really.
Hey, Angry. Can you put Miss Matrix? Because I see this a lot. It start off with I just need to know. If you can see it in the comments
real quick. Hey, Dro Nose, thank you for the $2 super chat. It says trade back in round 1 and get extra picks. Yep. If Ashton ain't there,
it's not a bad idea.
I'm trading back, getting extra picks, trying to get that 4th round pick back that we gave for Jonathan Mingo. So yeah, if the person that I want that's on the board is gone at our pick, I'm trying to trade back. So yep, you're absolutely right. You said Miss Matrix.
Even if the Cowboys don't get a fourth round pick, trading back, if they get a third, that's pretty huge too. Getting another
Well,
third
yeah, I
pick
mean if you
in the
get
third round.
a third round pick, then that constitute as your fourth round pick that you lost. So yeah, you definitely want that
Mhm.
third round pick, that second
Hey,
one.
put Miss Matrix on the screen. But also, I want to touch on this. Abe Shepard made a good point on what you guys just said. He said, Rico rushed for 1,000 yards. He would be fine behind Jenny.
Oh yeah. I think Rico Dowdle will be fine behind any of the. I don't know. I ain't trying to plug my video, but I made a top 5, alternatives to Ashton Genty, and I believe Rico
I
would
saw that
be
yesterday.
that. Oh, thank you. I think Rico Dowdle would be that good 1-2 punch to a Travion Henderson, or to a Devin Neal. But yeah, you're right.
Miss Matrix, she says, I just need to know how y'all feel about it, because a lot of folks out here trying to make it seem like everything is roses, nothing to can be concerned about, and if you are, you're crazy and negative. Miss Matrix, salute out to you, because I get this same thing. When I did a video, I came out and said, I don't give a damn. I hated the hire. I don't care about, I don't believe in Jerry. I don't believe in Steven. Everybody telling me, oh, you crazy and you being negative and all this. And that's what I got. So I feel what you're saying right there. And I'm going to say this again. I don't got no faith in Jerry or Steven. Yes, it looked good so far. It looked good so far. You know what I mean? It looked good so far. You know what I'm saying? You meet a girl at the club, she look real good, bro. You get her home, take off all that costume, it ain't the same. It ain't the same, bro. It ain't the same. So as of right now, it looked good. But what we got the season ain't even over yet. We just out.
Yeah.
So we got a long off season. And if Jerry Jones keep letting Brian do the things he doing, I'll jump I start drinking the Kool-Aid. I start drinking the Kool-Aid. But what y'all feel about that comment Ms. Mason just said?
Well,
She's not
as far
lying.
as
She's not lying. Go ahead. Go ahead.
as far as everything being roses, no, it's not. But I think there's some Cowboys fans that are out there that look at it at what it could be. Like, we could still be searching for a coach, kicking the tires on coaches that we know damn well is not going to be coming to Dallas, drawing this out until past the Super Bowl. But they're keeping you informed, they're keeping you in the know with everybody, content creators keeping people in the know with everybody that's hired. And I just feel like there is a set of Cowboys Nation that feels optimism from the moves. But as far as if you have any type of excuse me, if you have any type of concerns, and if you voice those concerns and you're viewed as negative, that's not cool. That's not cool, because the Joneses have given us absolutely zero reason to be like, okay, I feel good right now. You've hired people. Now they have to do their job, and you have to allow them to do their job. So until I see proof of that, I'm going to be wary. There's
Hey,
nothing
hold
wrong
on.
with that.
Hold on real quick. I don't want to interrupt, but they going crazy in the chat. They say, Angry Fan, you got a $400 super chat that you haven't addressed yet. Bro,
What?
please check it.
What?
What?
$400.
Super chat. Damn.
Whoa.
Please check it.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Like, yo, I
Wow.
apologize. I am so
Hey, y'all, that wasn't me. That
Whoa.
was Angry. Just so y'all know. I'm throwing my G under the bus. And then there's another one after that, Mafia Productions. Matter of fact, let's get to all the super chats right now before we get
yeah,
too far behind.
let's do that.
Let's do that.
Whoa. Holy
I
shit.
apologize, Zach Golston. I apologize, man. I am so sorry.
Yeah.
Let me find it up on the screen. Like, I
Yeah,
haven't
shout
been
out to
used.
Zach, man. Hey, man. Hey,
Man.
we don't ask for money over here, but salute to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to shoot us them super chats, man, on my channel, on his channel. We sure appreciate it, though. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? let's get to it. Go
Like
ahead,
real
Andy.
talk. Like everybody, like I apologize, Zach. I apologize. Damn, there's no excuse for it. I'll do better. But thank you so very much for supporting what we do, what I do, what everybody does. This content creation space for the $400 super chat says I'm not upset with the shoddy pick. I wouldn't expect anything different from the Joneses on this process. But I will say I am excited to see what this coaching staff can build next year leading into the 2026 season. Not saying there's more. So let's see. Not saying there won't be success next season. Shotty might not. Excuse me. Shotty might put the nipple on the titty. Absolutely right. Listen, see, and see that comment right there. That's like proof that in Cowboys Nation, people do see it in an optimistic light. I said it in one of my videos, like just because, and Miss Matrix touched on it, just because somebody has a difference of opinion doesn't make your opinion right and their opinion wrong. This is just how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Zach right here, optimistic about what's to come for the future. We're not looking at 2025 and like, we got to win a Super Bowl this year. Shotty has been hired for the next 4 years. 4 years, Dak Prescott's contract. So they're kind of married at the hip right now. And they see optimism in this 4 years. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, so Zach, I appreciate you for the $400 super chat. I am slipping. Hey, if I had the powder, I'd smack myself.
I was looking at the chat. I was like, man, because somebody said, bro, check your super chat. Hey, just so y'all know this, because I don't think y'all know this. Me and Angry on 2 different pages. So his super chats, I can't see. You know what I mean? I can't see him. And mine, he can't see mine. I'll look at it on the phone. So that's how I know. So y'all know. Because somebody told me, bro, check your super chat. I'm like, bro, what you mean? I've been like, I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Then I looked in the chat. So just so y'all know, we're on 2 different channels. But anyway, it's another super chat in there too. Shout out to Zach, man, for that super chat.
Yes, shout out to Zach. Thank you.
Thank you. It's another one in there.
All right, we got Mafia Productions right here with the $5 super chat. Here you go, brother. Like it.
I think we'll make the playoffs. We tend to forget that the main reason we missed this year is because we were playing our practice squad all year. He said, I think we're gonna make the playoffs. Do y'all believe we're gonna make the playoffs? Listen, I hope we make the playoffs, but I don't know. I give it a 50-50 because where will we be in the playoffs? Because you got to make it's the division leaders. I mean the conference leaders, right? Conference, the bye. Then you got the division, then wild cards. So are we shooting for a wild card? Because I don't believe we win in division. That's just me. I don't believe we win in division. You know what I'm saying? So I'll give it 50-50. I don't know. I don't know. I have to see the draft and then what we acquire in the free agency, and then I can say that. But right now, I don't know. I can't say that. I can't say that. And as far as we're injured all year, that's true. But me being honest, I don't believe if we was healthy, we was gonna make the playoffs, bro. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? I don't believe we were.
All right, gentlemen, y'all give y'all thoughts on that. I gotta rotate y'all up out of here. We got some people waiting. All right.
Okay. My thoughts on that is I'm 50-50. I'm with Junkie. I'm 50-50. I gotta see what they do in the draft and the free agency. If Jerry does it right, I'm
Can't hear you.
bringing a team coach and just. Okay. What I'm saying is that I want Jerry Jones to let Shotty coach his team. Just let him coach his team, and let's see what his team does. That's all. That's all I gotta say.
And that's what it is, man. That's really what it is, man.
Yeah, I feel the same way too. To what Willie said, let's see how the Cowboys do in the draft, and let's just see how it plays out. And I'm hoping that they do something in free agency. If they don't, then we know they ain't gonna do nothing. So I'm not holding my breath on them doing anything on free agency. I'll believe it till I see it. That's just how I am.
For real
All
talk.
right, man. Salute to
All
y'all,
right, gentlemen.
man.
Appreciate y'all coming up, pressing that link, giving y'all facts over
Thank
feelings.
you.
Thank you so much for your support and what we do and being DC for life. All right, y'all.
All right, man. Peace.
DC for life. That's right.
Peace.
Salute.
Right. Yo, we're gonna bring Prince Jackson up here, but I still want to apologize to Zach. I feel like an asshole right now, man. I gotta pay more attention to these to the chat and these super chats. Hey,
Okay.
Prince, what's going on with you?
What up, man? I ain't seen you in a minute, man.
Seen you in a minute either. And I heard that something was going on with your family. I just want to say that, my prayers are with you always, regardless of your particular situation. But shout out to you and your family, brother.
Appreciate it.
So excuse me. Free agency. Well, the last time we spoke, right? The last time we spoke, yeah, they didn't do anything in free agency. You got to wonder, is their attitude about free agency going to change? That's all in Jerry and Steven's hand. Is it ever going to change? You see, my feeling is that Jerry doesn't understand the coach and quarterback dynamic. He doesn't understand how important it is for the coach and the quarterback to be on the same page. Like he thinks that if he brings in these, if he drafts, right, these good players, right, then anybody can coach them. And as you've been saying, right, over the last 30 years, he's been completely wrong. He's just and I talk, I talk with my son. My son is obviously a Cowboy fan too, like his dad, and it's like, I don't know what it is, money or his ego. It's just mind-boggling. I just don't know where his mind is at, because everybody sees a horse, right? But he sees a zebra with no stripes.
Right. Hey, hold on real quick. I don't mean to interrupt you. We're gonna let you get back to it. I got something to say. Shout out to Mark Holmes here in the building. Also, we're not gonna overlook this we got another $100 super chat from Zach. Hey Zach, what up, man? Hey, appreciate the support, man. Zach out here giving it up, man. We don't ask for money over here, but we sure appreciate it. I ain't gonna lie to you. We sure appreciate it. We got a $100 super chat from Zach. Can you put that on the screen?
Let me find it. I'm over here. I was responding to the last super chat.
Salute to Mark Holmes. I think Mark Holmes, the OG in the building also.
Hey.
For sure.
Right, come on.
Like Mark said, hit that like button. We're gonna get to the super chat right now. And we get back to you, Prince. My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you, man, but we got to get to the super chat.
There you go.
Zach, he says there will be early growing pains for sure next year, gentlemen. Keep up the optimism. First years are usually rough while finding identity. I agree. But I also said on my last live, Zach, that if he can get further than Mike McCarthy did, it was a successful coaching hire to me personally. Like, he don't have to make the NFC Championship or he just got to go for. I ain't talking about the 12-5 seasons. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about he can have a better playoff record and go further in the playoffs than Mike McCarthy. It was a good coaching hire to me, and that's just how I feel about it. But I'm not out here saying we're gonna be, because our schedule is actually pretty hard next year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna say we're gonna be just elite team, man. I ain't gonna say that, man. You know what I mean? I would like to get to the playoffs and get past the wild card rounds, but I'm not gonna sit up here and say, oh, we just going to the Super Bowl, or oh, we going to the NFC Championship. You know, anything is possible, I guess, but I ain't gonna say that. What you think, Angry?
Yeah, he's absolutely right. I feel like we need to, I hate to say dumb it down and lower expectations, but at the same time, brother, it's like how do we look, coming into the season like, yeah, we got to get to the NFC Championship with a first year coach and a first year coaching staff that's been together, just that long. Like,
I don't know.
I think next year might be the crash test year, and if you see the Dallas Cowboys do good, it's like, oh shoot, okay, we made it to the playoffs. All right, build on it. Year 2, then comes that expectation. Like, yep, we made it last year. We should be able to make it this year. I feel saying that I feel saying that he has to make it to the playoffs is like handing him the keys to the car and he ain't got a license. He ain't never been behind the wheel of a car.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Is Jerry Jones gonna come out and say, oh well, Brian's gonna have to do more with less?
See, and the way they've been constructing the coaching staff, at least, it feels like something different. And that's all I can categorize it as, because I ain't gonna give Jerry and Steven the credit yet until I see things manifest.
Yeah, he said think or die. Nice staff, same GM. Same way I feel. Hey, the staff is being put together nicely, if you ask me. Same GM. Now, is he gonna come in and mess it up? If Brian, listen, check this out, y'all. We all feel why Jerry fired Jimmy is because Jimmy was getting too much credit. That's the overall, that's how we all feel some way, right? So was he hired? Hey, shout out to Zach. Appreciate you again for the super chat, man. It's all love, man.
Thank you.
So is Brian gonna put together his staff and start getting too much credit, and Jerry Jones gonna come in and mess it up? You know what I'm saying? Because that can still happen. Brian started winning game. Everybody talking about, oh, Brian, he's a first-year coach. He got this. He brought in this player. He did this. He brought in this coach. He did this. He started getting too much credit. Jerry ain't gonna like that. Jerry ain't gonna like that. He gonna say some dumb shit at one of his press conferences. Oh, I could have hired 5 other coaches to coach this team. Go ahead, Prince.
Yeah, I mean, again, back to Jerry's mental, acumen or whatever the word is, but a team does good, right? Whatever team it is. Who even knows who the general manager of the Green Bay Packers is? Who knows who the general manager of the Baltimore Ravens? You understand what I'm saying? They don't get any credit. Jerry he's completely delusional. I'm telling, if the Cowboys win it all, if they don't even lose another game, right? Jerry Jones is only going to get so much credit. He's the owner and he put it all together, but that's it. That's all. That's the only thing that you can say. Right. And then they're going to want to interview the coach, the assistant coach, the quarterback, the running back, everybody. But not Jerry. Jerry is completely delusional when he thinks, or when he says all these things, or when people think that that's what he's thinking. Yeah, I guess that is what he's thinking.
You know what?
But The one point that I want to make is what I want to see from the Dallas Cowboys is a complete change in attitude. You know, I've said this before on other shows or whatever, but we need to get back to that ground and pound, if you will. That we need to improve our running game. You know, in my humble opinion, right? If we can get like 50 more yards per game rushing, right? And if we still go out there and win 7, 8, or 9 games, right, then we would have had a successful season. I will be happy with that. And just like you just said, right, that's something to build on. You know, right now, this is what we need. We're basically rebuilding. So let's go out and start building, start putting this house together, right? The foundation, right, has to be the running game. That's what we've lacked for a while now. Okay.
Hey.
And you could say all the way since the last, since the mid 90s, right? But certainly since Zeke's, I guess, his second year, or maybe his third year, right? Since 2018, right? We had no running game at all what to speak of, right? And that's hurt us. We still gone out and still made the playoffs, but we can't control the ball, and we get off to slow starts, And that's another thing, the discipline and all of that. You want to see that improve, right? But that's what we need to do. We need like 50 more yards rushing per game.
I agree with you, but I want to touch on something you said by addressing something in the chat. Drew said, first of all, Eric, he said, where you been? Hey, bro, I don't know if you know this or not. I'm going to touch on this real quick. My son was shot. I don't know if y'all know that. A lot of y'all didn't know that, but I was just touching what he asked, where I've been. That's where I've been. My son was shot. But let me get on to this. He said, Drew said, we know who the GM of the Philadelphia Eagles is. We goddamn right we know who he is, because he be out here making moves. We know him more than the owner. I don't know who the Philadelphia Eagle owner is, but I know who the GM is, who the general manager is.
Yeah.
I don't know who the owner is. I can't name him right now. But I know Howie Rosen be out here making moves, bro. So I agree with him in that. I agree with him on that. I think Drew said that.
I know they can't spell Eagles for life over there though. ELGSES. What is that, dog? Like, dang. But hey, I gotta get to a super chat real quick. Frank with the $2 super thanks. Thank you. Well, the super chat. The culture needs to change and become the bully. Yes, the culture absolutely needs to change in Dallas. And hopefully, like, that's what the ground game brings you. When you have a dominant ground game, you bring that bully ball on the offensive side of the ball. So with Brian Schottenheimer and they're bringing it, they're looking for the running backs coach, and the offensive coordinator has a history with the run. So it's like, let's beef up this run so we can be bullies out there, so we can dictate, so we can have the game on our terms. You know what I'm saying? We can score at will. Man, I don't know. I feel something, and I don't want to say it's the Kool-Aid, but I feel something, damn it. I think it ain't going to be magical, but the Dallas Cowboys going to show you something this year.
Hey, check this out. Hey, Angry. We can't allow this, bro. Hey, we can't allow Drew to be off in here talking smack because his Eagles is off in the NFC Championship game. He said we can spell NFC Championship, though. Hey, bro, we salute to you. Before we talk stuff, we're going to salute to y'all getting to the NFC Championship game. We're going to salute to y'all getting to the Super Bowl a couple years ago, even though y'all lost. Everybody Drew the homie. He coming here a lot. Bro, if y'all lose, I don't want to hear nothing, bro. I don't want to hear we made it. I don't want to hear we got there. I don't want to hear nothing. If y'all lose, I want you to bring your ass right back off in this chat and say that same comment. We can spell NFC Championship though.
I don't know.
Hey, shout out to Drew, man. You know it's all fun and games, bro. But y'all better win. And just so I can put this on tape, I'm hoping y'all lose. I'm the biggest Eagle hater right now. I am hoping y'all lose. Straight up. Sure, that's just how I feel. That's what it is, man. But I had to say that because Drew been talking stuff in the chat.
It seemed like the teams I go for, they end up losing. So I'm torn. I'm like, dang, man, if I go for the Kansas City Chiefs and they lose, boy, I'm gonna be mad.
Hey, if they lose, I'm gonna do a whole video on it dedicated to Drew.
Shoot. Yeah, but Drew is definitely the homie.
Yeah, Drew the homie. Yeah, shout out to Drew, man. Y'all all right, man. Y'all got Saquon, bro. That's why y'all there. Y'all got Saquon. But it's all good, man. It's all good.
You gotta give the Philadelphia Eagles. You gotta give them their flowers because their general manager is very aggressive. You know, whether it be in the draft, moving up or whatever. Whether it be in free agency, getting guys like Saquon Barkley, whether it be trades, getting guys like Brown, AJ Brown, they're very aggressive, man. I mean, wow,
Oh yeah.
They put they pretty much put definitely the other teams in the division, to shame as far as that's concerned.
There's usually 2 or 3 organizations per year that show you exactly how to do it. Exactly from top to bottom, how to do it. The Chiefs have been one for years. You got the Eagles as one. I mean, now the Detroit Lions have emerged as being one of those teams to show you how you can turn rags to riches, picks to execution. And there's those are organizations that Steven needs to really take notice of, seeing that he's going to be the one to take it over.
Definitely.
Hey, appreciate you, Prince, man, for coming up, man. Hey, man, don't be no stranger, bro. I ain't seen you in a minute, man.
I'll be back. Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'll be back. All right.
I ain't seen him in a minute.
I'll be back.
All right, brother.
Back.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Yeah, I ain't seen him in a minute, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I love about it, man. We got good people in here, man. Good people. It's always a good time.
Basically, the majority of the chat agree with what we saying, kind of. You know what I mean? Right? That's the gist I get. We all kind of like just getting behind it now. We didn't like it at first, but we kind of like getting behind it now, right?
Yeah, see, that's my take on it. Like at first, everybody was shocked. Everybody was shocked at how it happened, who it was. Brian Schottenheimer, even though he has a well of knowledge and experience, he got the backlash because of how it was conducted. Like, I believe if they would have, let's say they would have brought Belichick in and we didn't know what happened, but they brought him in, or they brought, a Robert Saleh in. We don't know what happened, but we knew he was in the building. All these people they brought in, and then they go with Brian Schottenheimer. At least they have done their job. They did their due diligence.
I think we all basically like no choice. Like I can't really see that. Let's say Lil, I can't see it. Lil something. He said no choice. So I'm basically like that. We ain't got no choice. We Dallas Cowboy fans, so we really got no choice. Even if you don't like the hire or you do like the hire, what choice do you have besides to hope for the best and to get behind them? I'm never gonna root against them, ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna do that. So all I can do is hope and wish and pray that things is better next season than the year before. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's how I feel. That's how I feel about it.
I feel like when I was asked about Brian Schottenheimer's success, I really can't gauge his success. I'll gauge his success through his contract, his 4 years, because let's say he gets in the driver's seat this year. We have a winning record. Let's say we make it to the playoffs, but we get bumped in the wild card round. Okay, cool. Second year, he comes back. We get to the divisional round, and we get bumped in the divisional. His
Right.
third year, we make it to the NFC Championship and win, go to the Super Bowl and lose. And then the fourth year, we go to the Super Bowl and win.
Man,
His 4 years has been a success.
I agree, but I'm impatient, bro. I don't want to wait. Dan Quinn went right over there to Washington, went right to the NFC Championship. Why we gotta wait? I don't want to wait. I agree with what you're saying though, but I'm impatient, bro. I've been waiting all these years. I don't want to wait. If Dan Quinn can go right over there to Washington and take them right to the NFC Championship, why we gotta wait 3-4 years? Nah, get it right here. Hey, Zach said, funny thing for Drew is even if the Eagles win the Super Bowl, they still be able to hold all their trophies in their hands. Can't say the same about the Cowboys. We need a wagon. We need a wagon flyer for ours. Hey, Zach, what they gonna say is
radio flyer.
Why you talking about old stuff? What they gonna say? They gonna say, well, that's long time ago, and we won one with Nick Foles, and we've been to 3 Super Bowls before y'all been to one, and all they're gonna be all. That's what they're gonna say, Zach. You know what I mean? But I agree with you, man. I agree with you. I don't want to hear nothing. And if y'all don't win the Super Bowl this year, I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear we made it. I don't want to hear none of that.
Yeah, you know how Michael Irvin was talking about Dallas Cowboys gonna be obsolete like Blockbuster Video. Y'all tell me, the people that we got in here, y'all tell me. Y'all still got yours?
I did a video on that, man. I did a video on that about Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, Kmart, you know what I'm saying? All these places, bro. Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys need to get up with the current time of doing things, bro. You know what I'm saying? Flat out.
Oh, he said angry. You trying to pattern y'all's coaching after Nick Sirianni. I don't know about Nick Sirianni. We trying to pattern our GM moves with your Howie Roseman, yeah. But Nick Sirianni, for some reason, that man is on the hot seat every other year, even though he keep bringing your team to the Super Bowl.
Hey, Eric, let me tell y'all something y'all don't know, and I could be wrong on this, just my opinion. Will McClay is just as good as Howie Roseman. He just don't have Howie Roseman authorization. You know what I'm saying? Like Howie Roseman he can do whatever he want, and that's what he was hired to do. You get what I'm saying? Jerry Jones don't let none of our coach or GMs have that kind of leverage or have that kind of authority. Right? You agree with that, Angry?
Nah, I completely agree with that.
I agree.
Completely agree with it.
The only thing y'all got on us is owner. I don't think Howie Roseman is just this all end all be all. He just got complete. He can do whatever he wants. He can bring it. He can bring in players. They don't succeed. He get rid of them, trade them, bring in another player. Will McClay can't do that. Jerry Jones ain't letting them do that.
Right.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, free your mind. That's a super collector's item. For you young folk that don't know what Blockbuster Video is, this is the membership card. This is how you got your movies.
Yeah, that's VHS days. That's back in the VHS days, man. And
Yeah. Oh, we got a super chat jumping off.
Oh my
Chris
goodness.
Mays, Retro Gaming. Thank you for the $2 super chat. A pixelated hippo cross on a 1-up.
On a 1-up.
Chomps on a 1-up.
I don't know what that means.
A pixelated hippo chomps on a 1-up. Huh.
I don't know what it means. Hey, give us a follow-up. You don't gotta be a super chat, but give us a follow-up.
Yeah. Just let us know what you mean. Is it a emoji?
Hey, he said, stop the cap. How dare you put Will in the same sentence as Howie? Hey, pull up. The link is in the chat. Drew, what's today? Sunday, right? You ain't doing nothing. Drew, pull up, man. Pull up, Drew.
See, the old days. Yes, the old days with the Blockbuster card.
Anybody else want to pull up?
Said they don't know what VHS is. Oh man, those were the days, man. Till that VHS got 8, and you had to take the tape out of the mother.
You know what I'm saying? You know how many I used to put the pencil in there, and you know how the film come out. You put that pencil in there. Your finger get messed up, man. You don't let it be hurting sometimes. You got to put that pencil in there, man. Put that pencil head in there. You know what I'm saying?
Eric says the Cowboys organization doesn't have any culture there. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Hopefully this is something that can be worked upon this year. I'm not going to say that we're going to nail down our culture issue and, change everything in the organization this year, but hopefully they make steps toward doing that. And it looks like they are. That's the shocking part about it.
We're not, I don't believe we're in a complete rebuild. I don't believe that. I believe we just got to bring in a few pieces and we back there. You know what I mean? I don't believe in this complete rebuild stuff. You know what I'm saying? She said, when you coming to Dallas, Sports Junkie? I don't know. I got a lot of family in Dallas and Fort Worth and Arlington, a few in Dallas, but I don't know when next time I'm coming to Texas. To be honest with you, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Me and Angry want to put together something where all of us go down there one season, but you know how that go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go down to Trinidad and visit the family down there, and then step into Dallas.
Yeah, I might be down there next month. To be honest with you, my cousin been begging me to come down there. I might be Miss Mary. I might be down there next month.
What's a cassette tape? No, really, it's a cassette tape that plays videos. Yeah. Y'all don't. Y'all talking about VHSs? Yes. This big old thing that look like a big ass cassette tape that you put in a VCR. Like,
I don't even have one in my house, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't have one.
I don't even have one in my house, bro. You know what I'm saying? Before that, it was the 8-track. Remember, that was before my time. You know what I'm saying? That was before my time. I seen like the end of it's almost like the rotary phone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was at the end of my time. So the cassette tape, I don't know how they don't know. I think he playing, man. I think he playing. I think he know what a cassette tape is, man.
Like I'm looking to see if I got one. Like,
I don't got one, man.
Yeah, I ain't got
one. I don't got one. I don't even think I got DVDs in here, man. Maybe a few, because everything is so streamed now, and you got Netflix, and I got all of them: Netflix, Hulu, Prime, Tubi, Cinemax. I don't really have no DVDs no more, man.
Eric said, I really respect you guys, because even though your Cowboys are a very bad organization and football team, you guys still put out content as if y'all are winning. Shout out to the both of you. I don't put out content like we're winning. I mean, I put out content and I try to be as real as I possibly can, as true to my feelings as I possibly can, but yes, our organization kind of sucks. Our football team definitely sucked last year, but I'm not talking like we won the Super Bowl. No.
Hey, Angry. How do you feel about this comment right here? Because I want to touch on that. I think it was Danks 9000. Danks 9000?
8 tracks.
How you feel about that?
8 tracks.
No, not that one.
Well, I think I got it. And all right, Jerry doing Jerry things with these coaching hires, paying them minimum wage. Okay.
What do you think about that?
With that, put yourself in the Jerry Jones's shoes. You gonna pay all this money for a coach that you can get for that price? Or are you gonna pay, if you can get a coach for a $4 million contract, Are you gonna pay $12 million just because you can? Or are you gonna pay that $4 million?
I know,
I
but did
mean,
that go?
huh?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
But I feel like maybe like is this saying like we were like Jerry was too scared to spend top money on like a Ben Johnson or some or an Aaron Glenn or somebody like that. Like, cause my thing, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. My thing, like with the Ben Johnson and everything like that. What is the difference between Ben Johnson and Brian Schottenheimer?
Are you asking me,
I'm asking anybody.
bro? Like, all right. Listen, this is how I look at it. I know what people gonna say. Ben Johnson is the first time head coach. I get all that, man. But I seen the way Ben Johnson put it on us when we played the Detroit. I seen it.
What
I seen it. I seen it. And another thing is too. Do you think Ben Johnson would have came here for the money that Jerry paying Brian? See, that's the problem Cowboy Nation has with Jerry Jones. You cheap, man. Like you cheat. You won't go out and get the best coaches. It's not because he was available. It's because you didn't want to pay the man. Mike McCarthy got a Super Bowl. Yeah, he was out the league for a couple years, all that. And he had Aaron Rodgers, all that. But he still got a Super Bowl. And he was still one of the, not the lowest paid coaches, but he wasn't at the top of the paid coaches. You know what I mean? Belichick wasn't gonna come here for the money that they giving Brian. Glenn wasn't gonna come here for the money they giving Brian.
No.
Dion wasn't gonna come here for the number they giving Brian. So that's what I'm saying. That's what we saying, man. Jerry Jones is cheap, bro. This was a financial hire, man. He was the cheapest and the best that we can get at the time. That's how I feel, and that's how a lot of Cowboy fans feel. This dude is cheap, man. Flat out.
See, yes, he is cheap. We all know he's cheap, but also at the end of the day, like with Ben Johnson, everybody has recency bias. Can anybody tell me where did Ben Johnson come from? Can anybody tell me that? Like they see what happened recent with the Detroit Lions, like, oh man, he could run that offense great. But you're still taking a gamble on a first-time coach that you don't know what his output's going to be as a head coach, just like Brian Schottenheimer. What you do know about Brian Schottenheimer is that, yes, he's been to an AFC championship as well. He's been the offensive coordinator doing that as well. May not have been as recent as Ben Johnson, but still the same. But
not the same.
Huh?
It's not the same.
He went with Mark Sanchez too.
But that's we talking about right now. Right now, we talking about Brian. Right now, see with Ben Johnson, we might not be able to say he was the head coach, but we can see he had a difference on the field. He controlled a difference on the field when he played this year, last year, especially when he played against Dallas. What difference did Brian make last year on the field with Dallas? He didn't call no plays. So what I can't see the difference. I can see what Ben Johnson did to other teams and to us. I can't see what Brian did to other teams and to help us in his last season. I can't see it. Because I'm behind the hire now, bro. I'm behind it now. We're just talking as far as you know what I'm saying? Like I Ben Johnson, bro. So let me ask you a question. I want you to be honest, Angry. Right now, you can have Brian or Ben Johnson. You still take Brian? Keep it real right now. If you can trade Brian right now after the press conference, after all the hires, after all that, I give you that. You would take Brian right now over Ben Johnson?
I don't know. No? I mean, I don't know. That's one of them hypotheticals. I just don't know because both of them are question marks. I can't definitively be like this person because yeah, he was a great head coach. I don't know if he was a great head coach. Yeah, he did good with offensive coordinator, but he might bomb as an offensive coordinator, as a head coach. Schottenheimer might bomb. There's this huge question mark. The only thing that people could pick as a head coach if they pick Ben Johnson is recency bias. Tell me where he was before Detroit.
I understand that. I get all that. You can bust. I understand all that. But I'm asking you from a personal standpoint, you, Angry. You got two options. It ain't about what we think gonna happen, what might happen. I'm talking about you personally. You own the Dallas Cowboys. You got Ben Johnson, same resume, and you got Brian, same resume. Who do you take? Who do Angry take? I ain't talking about the question mark. I'm asking who does Angry take? Ben Johnson or Brian?
That's kind of a gaslighty question,
Oh
man.
my goodness, man.
It is.
Do who you
Though.
want. Like I'm asking.
Is.
Just say Brian. It ain't a gaslighting question. It's either or. You want a Honda or you want an Altima? Which one car do you want? Like if somebody asks you pick one, I'm just asking you to pick one.
If you go to a dealership and you were like, Honda Altima,
man, I know they're different cars.
Without knowing the Carfax, you got to know the Carfax on these damn coaches. I can't just
angry. All I'm asking you is just pick one.
I can't
for your team. For your team,
without knowing what they can do for my team, and if I had to pick one for my money, I'll pick Brian Schottenheimer.
For your money, see?
Yep.
For your money because he's cheaper.
Yeah, I would rather pay a cheap price, and if I get the worst outcome from that cheap price, at least I didn't pay $16 million a year to bomb.
Okay, cool. I'll make it even easier for you because you don't know. Brian cost $10 million. Ben cost $10 million. Which one you take? It's gonna be the same money value, the same money. You're gonna gotta pay him no more, no less. It's the same money value.
So we might as well just knock all the attributes down to who has succeeded in the past 2 years. Who you picking? Who has succeeded in the past 2 years? Who you picking? Okay, Ben Johnson. You got me. Ben Johnson. Like we keep like leveling the playing field. The playing field is not level. It's not.
I feel you, bro. And I respect your opinion. Me and Angry don't always agree. Let's ask the chat. Hey, chat. You got to pay each coach $5 million, 10, whatever. It's the same value. You got to pick one. You pick Ben Johnson or you pick Brian. For your team, you are Jerry Jones. You control who's coming. Do you pick Ben Johnson? Same resume, same everything. We ain't changing nothing. Neither one of them is head coaches. Ben Johnson did his thing. Brian did his thing over here. Who do you pick? Ben Johnson or Brian? Same money. I see Ben Johnson right there. Another Ben Johnson. Do we got any Bryans in here?
Bro, if you take all their attributes and eliminate them and say everybody's equal, of course people are going to pick Ben Johnson.
No. I didn't say take the accolades away from him. I said keep the No. I said keep the same. Listen, whatever Ben Johnson has done in the past, keep it. He can keep it. He can bring it. Whatever Brian has done in the past, keep it. I'm saying, who do you take?
And make the numbers the numbers. Ben Johnson being 15, 16 million and Brian Schottenheimer being 4. Both of them being first time head coaches, and the gamble that you're taking on both of them. You can't take all that is factors into that decision.
No, but what I'm saying is the same money. The reason I say the same money because you're always going to be able to say he's cheaper. So you take the less risk with the less money. That's why I'm saying if the playing field is equal, who do you take? We all know Ben Johnson going to make more money than Brian. I don't even know their salary cap, and I'll be willing to bet that right now because I know Jerry Jones cheap. You know what I'm saying? I'll be willing to bet that. So I'm saying if the money is the same, who do you take?
Because it's recency bias.
I'm not being recent. I'm saying, who do you take? Me personally, I'm taking Ben.
Why?
Now, if you add the money in there, I guess I'll take with Brian, bro. Because it's less money. If it's
not recency bias, why are you taking Ben Johnson?
Bro, because I seen what he did to me. That's what I'm saying. I gotta go off what the last thing I seen. The last thing I seen is what he did to the Dallas Cowboys. My team, the way he made us look out there. He made us look like we didn't even belong on the. He was playing with us, tackle eligibles. He's doing double sweeps, bro. He was playing with us. You know what I'm saying? He was playing with us. So if I'm gonna go and pick, hey man, which one of those dudes you want, Sports Junkie? Oh, I played against him last week, man, on the basketball court. You know what I'm saying? He was giving me that work, so I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna go with the dude that I played against and gave me problems. That was Ben. I'm not gonna go with him just because he cheap, bro. If we keep it all the way 100, bro, and like I said, I'm behind the hire. I ain't being negative. Jerry hired him because he is cheap. Let's keep it 100, bro. Jerry hired him because he's cheap, man. And Pete Carroll was not coming to Dallas for that same money that he paying Brian. Nor was Belichick, nor was Glenn, nor was Ben Johnson, nor was any other coach was coming to the Dallas Cowboys for the money he paid Brian. I don't even know what he paying Brian, but I bet it's cheap. I bet it's about $4-5 million.
Yeah, I mean,
cheap. Cheap.
and that's the thing. That it's two things. He's cheap and he kind of brings continuity to the team while also bringing change. And it's not, if you bring a Ben Johnson or a new head coach in that's offensive minded or has his own offensive coordinator, which he will, he's going to have to learn a completely new scheme. Completely different scheme. The offense is going to have to learn the scheme. So yes, it was the fact that he was cheap, but also first time coaches are going to be cheap. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be cheap. So it was that, and the fact that he knows Brian Schottenheimer's system already.
Yeah, and another reason, like he just said, was it MPO 12? Ben Johnson wasn't coming. He didn't want to be part of this shit show. That's another reason Dallas Cowboys can't get no really good coaches, because don't nobody want to come over here and make no money like we were just talking about and have to answer everything to Jerry and be a part of this circus. So it wasn't about if we can get certain guys. It's them guys still got to come to us. And a lot of people didn't want to come to us. Like if you was a coach, would you want to coach for Dallas? Just based off, the brand and all that, yeah. But would you want to go sit behind Jerry Jones? You know what I mean? We hear Jerry Jones in a press conference. Imagine talking to Jerry on a daily basis. Like, come on, man. Come on, man.
I mean, I've said it before. I don't know how players would want to come play for the Cowboys and coaches would want to come coach, just because it's like all the stuff that all the drama that you have to put up with that's not even football related, on the field related. It's ugh. Like, yes,
it's all good, bro. It's all
yes,
good.
You got that moniker, but
it's all good. We got Brian. I'm gonna support Brian. I'm behind Brian. You know what I mean? I don't have. I mean, it is what it is. And like I said at the beginning of the live, he's making some attractive moves. Like I like the things he's doing right now. But as long as Jerry Jones stay out the way, I feel like I'm good. I'm good money, man. I'm good.
Yeah, it was, like I said before, it was a shell shock to me when it first happened, but now that I see the moves, they're being transparent with the coaching decisions and everything, and it's like, okay, you're on the right track. You ain't got me sold yet, but you're on the right track. Like, continue to do what you do, continue to bring these good coaches in, and it seems like they're surrounding Brian Schottenheimer with head coaches in these in these positions. Like, defensive coordinator used to be a head coach. It's dope. He can lean on him for experience and stuff like that.
No, I agree. I agree with you. Rolando said, angry and junkie. Dak won a shotty. Give him a chance. Been a Cowboy fan since Super Bowl V. Go Cowboys. To that, I'll say this. I agree that Dak wanted Brian, but I just heard Dak endorse Mike McCarthy too at the end of the season. So Dak is a politically correct guy. If he didn't want Brian, you think he was gonna come out and say it? Dak has always been politically correct. You know what I'm saying? He always say the right things. He's not gonna get on national TV and say, "Oh, I didn't want Brian." You know what I'm saying? He ain't Jimmy Butler. You know what I mean? He ain't some of these other players around the organization, the other leagues that are just voice their opinion. Dak not that type of person. We all know that. I've complained about that in the anger. You know this yourself. Haven't I said I wish Dak had like a little more hood in him, a little more verbal, a little more. I've said that multiple times. And he's so Dak endorsing Brian, that's what I expect him to do. If the Dallas Cowboys would have hired me as the head coach, Dak Prescott would have got up there. Oh yeah, man, sports junkie, man. I'll be watching this content, man. I think I'm gonna have a good season with that dude. That's what he would have said, and we all know it. We all know it.
Also, you know, it's not even if what Dak did, like endorsing Mike McCarthy, then endorsing Brian Schottenheimer. They both were on the team last year. One was head coach, one was offensive coordinator, working with Dak Prescott throughout the entire year for the past 3 years. So it can be okay to endorse both guys. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. All right. Name me a player Dak hasn't endorsed. He endorsed Kellen Moore. He endorsed Mike McCarthy. He endorsed Jason Garrett. He endorsed what was the old quarterback we had? That was Dak. That was Dak, the quarterback coach years ago. Before Kellen Moore. Who was it? It was I can't think his name right now. He endorsed him too. So I can't think.
And he worked with all of them, right?
Right, but he endorsed all of them. So what I'm saying is, not you personally, but name me somebody he haven't endorsed.
Why are we looking for him for people like, oh fuck that guy? You know, I don't like that guy. The people that has been in this man's orbit, whether it is a Jason Garrett, he had a relationship with Jason Garrett. He has a good relationship with Jason Garrett. So he's not gonna go up there and be like, I don't like Jason Garrett, even though I do.
No, Kitna. That's what I was talking about. He endorsed Kitna. That's what I'm saying. My point is not to down those players, and I'm not looking for Dak Prescott to come out and talk dirty down to those players. I was addressing the comment that Dak he endorsed Brian. So my point is he endorsed everybody. No matter what coach would have came in, Dak would have endorsed them. That was my point. It wasn't. I have never seen Dak talk or say nothing negative about no coach. I maybe I missed it. So that comment that he said, hey man, we should give him a chance because Dak endorsed it, man. He would have endorsed anybody. He would have endorsed Dion, Ben, Belichick, Glenn, Vrabel. He would have endorsed anybody. He would have endorsed all of them. So his comments don't, Dak Prescott comments in the media don't hold no weight with me because I've seen him talk in the media. He's going to say the politically correct thing. The only time I heard Dak Prescott say something that wasn't as politically correct as I thought he was going to say when he was working for his contract. Oh, I don't listen to nothing Jerry say. I don't believe Jerry. Oh, whatever. Well, then it's a business. Well, you know, that type of stuff when he was talking about his money. But other than that, I have never heard Dak Prescott say something that I didn't expect him to say. I could have wrote his speech before he gave it, his press conference before he gave it. If the Dallas Cowboys win, I can get up there and write Dak Prescott press conference because I know what he's going to say. If they lose, I can write it because I know what he's going to say. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. But what I'm saying is he always say the politically correct thing. Always.
Okay. I mean, that's not like, what, do we not want him to now?
That's not what I'm saying. I was addressing a comment. He said that we should get behind Brian. I'm gonna get behind Brian because he's officially the Cowboy coach, and I'm gonna get a man. I'm a root for him, but I'm not gonna get behind Brian because Dak Prescott said so. That was my point because I've heard Dak endorse everybody. Of course, I don't want to get up there and slander the man, but I'm gonna get behind Brian because I'm a Cowboy fan and I'm not gonna root against him. But it ain't gonna be because Dak Prescott endorsed him, bro. That was my point. That was all.
Yeah, he did. He did speak the truth on the sidelines. We suck. Yeah, he did say that.
He said, which starting quarterback would speak negatively against their coaching staff? None. I don't think none of them would. And I don't think you should. I don't think you should. But what I'm saying is a lot of times in the media, we really don't get these players true like opinions because they say would you agree on that, Angry? Sometimes we really don't get what they really feels because they just say they want to say the politically correct thing, and which they should. I'm not saying they shouldn't, but we're not really gonna give CeeDee Lamb get on TV and say, "Oh, I like Dak Prescott," but then his mama get right up there and say he ain't it, and that leads me to believe that's something that CeeDee Lamb said. I could be wrong, but but to the public, he say the right things, but behind closed doors, it might say something different. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying, bro.
That's led to your perception, and to a lot of people, their perception is their reality. You know, she could just think Dak is not it from her own watching my son play football his entire life knowledge. She could say, I just don't think Dak is it. Oh, ma, come on, man. You know, that's my quarterback. I don't think he's it. You know, that's just her opinion. You know,
No,
that
I
doesn't.
know, I understand that, but me personally, and I know a lot of people in the chat, you might say something publicly, but behind closed doors, you'll tell your homeboy or somebody else how you really feel. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying you're supposed to get up there and dog your coach. I'm not saying that, bro. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying sometimes we don't get these players' true feelings because they get paid to do a job. He's not gonna get up there. Dak Prescott, any other player, gonna get up there and really say something crazy about their coach too crazy. You know what I mean? Like Jalen Hurts just came out and said the coach took his straight jacket off and stuff like that. But I don't really think players gonna get up there and say what they really feel, man. I don't, man. I could be wrong, but that just
because because they could easily be labeled. You know, oh, he's hard to work with. Oh, you want to take a chance on him? He always bucks heads with the organization with the tops. You don't want to give him no contract. So yeah, they're definitely gonna say the politically correct thing. They got PR teams on their side that they pay. Like they can't go up there and keep it completely real and shit because they might fumble the bag. So they have to think about that. And as far as like Dak, like I wouldn't so much call it in like with Brian Schottenheimer, he can endorse because he's worked with him. Mike McCarthy, Jason Garrett. But if a new coach were to come in here, he probably would say something along the lines of, "Can't wait to work with him." I'm excited what he can bring to the offense, so on and so forth. But that's not an endorsement.
right. Hey, Sports Junkie, it's this other YouTuber out here, man. He doing good and all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Or you can link up with your homie Angry Fan. Which one I'm gonna go with? I'm gonna go with Angry Fan, man, because that's the homie. That's somebody I've worked with. I'm not gonna get on here and just discredit my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how I see it. You're gonna go what you're comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? I've worked with Angry before. Me and Angry talked behind the scene. Me and Angry got a somewhat of a personal relationship with each other. You know what I'm saying? So like that, I'm gonna go with that. Like something I'm familiar with, bro. It's just that's all I'm saying about that.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, and that what you just said pretty much summed up why Jerry went with Brian Schottenheimer.
Tell you why. Say it again, bro. I'm sorry.
I said, and what you just said pretty much summed up why Jerry went with Brian Schottenheimer.
Yeah.
Why am I gonna go with this content creator that I don't know when I can just roll with the guy that I do know? He knows this, that, and the third. That's why he went with Brian Schottenheimer.
And you're right, but it's the and in there. And he cheap, and I can tell him what to do. You know what I'm saying? I call the steal shots. He not gonna buck against the system. You know what I'm saying? So two things could be true, because I think you yourself would agree that Jerry is gonna have the final say in everything Brian does. Do you agree with that?
Jerry gonna have the final say in what anybody does.
Right.
Brian, Ben, anybody.
No, I agree with you. What they say? Miss Matrix.
So what do you? So what do you want? What would you want Dak to say? Is he held to a higher standard than anyone? any other company man?
No, I expect him to. I want him to say exactly what he said. I don't want him to get on there and cause no confusion with the coaches and in the locker room. I want him to say just that. I don't want him to pull a Micah Parsons and be out here just talking and disrupting, saying stuff he ain't got no business. No, I want him to say exactly that. And I think he should keep saying that. But what I'm saying is a lot of things Dak say in that camera, I'm pretty sure he has other feelings behind the scene, like we all do. We all do, me included, and y'all included, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all work certain jobs. Y'all might not tell your boss something. You get home to your lady, you might, man, them boss was tripping today. Dude out here got me out here doing same thing, man. These players are human too. That's all I'm saying. That's it though.
Miss Matrix, I think Kellen turned him down. You can keep it a buck. Nah, I'm good. Because if he doesn't, and he's the favorite for the New Orleans Saints job, but if he doesn't take that, he has a good spot right where he is, a Super Bowl contending team.
What's going on in the chat, man? He said, Junkie, you F with this? What?
Oh, who?
She said you F with this.
Lord, hope you ain't
I think she's talking about Eric. What happened? I ain't been paying attention.
Yeah, like what's going on, y'all? We got
attention, man.
I know
they be having a back and forth sometimes. I don't know. Eric, hit the link, bro. That's what she said. She said you want to hit me up. Hit the link.
I respect you too, brother. Respect y'all.
Yeah, let's get some more comments and a few people up here if y'all want before we get up out of here. The link is in the chat.
Because we've been on 3 hours. We've been on
a little recap or something, man. Hit that link. Hey, Eric. I think Eric from Philly, I believe.
Yeah.
I think he's from Philly. I think me and him was talking about Easy the Block Captain one time. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, if y'all want to pull up before we get out of here, hit that link. Give us y'all opinion on what we talked about today or anything else. You know what I mean? Angie, they say you scared. Eric, what up? Hit the link, bro. What up?
Scared.
Put it back in there. Put it back in there, Angry.
Yeah.
I just dropped it. Eric is scared. He talking about me. First, I'm not worried about him.
What?
He said, okay. He said, oh, okay, homie, give me a minute. I guess he's gonna pull up. Anybody else want to pull up? Let's get to it.
Hey, Rolando. Rolando, you're absolutely right. He said, angry and junkie. Dak is getting paid $60 million a year. He is gonna be a company man.
Yeah, I would too. I ain't blaming him. Hey, man, I got my money. Hey, but before he got his money, he was kind of verged off. Remember, people were saying, "Hey, Dak talking about." You remember the stuff he was saying in the media before he got his money? Like he'd be willing to go somewhere else and all. When he got his money, Jerry reeled him back in when he paid him, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He reeled him back in when he paid him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want Dak to come out here and say nothing crazy, bro. You know what I mean? I wish Michael Parsons was kind of more like Dak too, man. You know what I'm saying? I think Michael Parsons is a little too open, man. He get out here and just be saying all kind of stuff on his podcast and all that, man. So I agree with y'all.
In the house. Good evening, Miss Sadiqa.
Hey, Zach said, I love my job and I don't agree with a lot of what my company does, but I'm there for the money, just like that. Hey, I agree.
Yeah.
So you gotta, hey man, I ain't gonna cuss my manager out neither. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. You're gonna definitely toe the line, I mean, and a lot of the times it's showing restraint, like, yeah, somebody could come up there and be like, you know what, this coach sucks, I really don't like him. And what type of negativity would that bring toward the quarterback? Like, even trying to go to another team, like, dang, he outed the coach at his last spot. That's like giving Antonio Brown a contract. Like, damn, is he gonna walk out on us?
I got a lot of people saying it. Where the link at? LT said, "What a link." I think. Was that Sadiq? I don't know how to pronounce that. Sid. Let's call it Sid. The link is in there.
Here go the link again.
Let's get this link before we get up out of here. We let y'all come up. I think it was Think or Die. Who else? Eric said he was pulling up.
Yeah, so we get a couple people real quick because I gotta get off here. I gotta eat. So hit that link real quick. I put it in the chat again. All right.
It said the link just came up. Carl.
All right,
Eric
let's see.
came out on Law Nation. Oh man, y'all crazy.
What happened on Law Nation?
Oh no, Eric, it just it moved.
Erica came out of it. Who?
Erica.
Oh Lord.
I thought it said Eric. It said Erica came out the closet on Law Nation.
And the CeeDee Lamb game is going to decline because he's playing with bums.
I think CeeDee Lamb game is going to elevate if they get him another receiver over there. And I hope Jerry don't come back talking about we got Mingo and all these other players, man. Come on, Jerry. Go get a running back. Go get CD another person, because you're doing a lot on the coaching. It's from the coaching side of it. Hey, we gonna shoot Jerry down. We gotta at least give him a few props for allowing Brian to do what he's done so far. So we gotta give him a little credit, you know what I mean, but not a lot. Not a lot. You know what I'm saying? It says let that girl that's cool with ICC call in. Who? Hey man, the link is in the chat. You know how we do every time. We don't have a call in line. We just put the link and let you pull up. Maybe we need to work on getting a call in line, Angie, because a lot of people might not be comfortable coming in. I noticed that.
You can definitely come in and not turn on your camera.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Hey Zach, just let you know, I made you a moderator. If you do not want to be a moderator, please let me know. I'll take it back. But you are a moderator. Got a wrench. Hey, we got Think or Die coming up real quick. Think or Die, what's going on? Hello? Think or Die. Think or Die.
What up, man? We can't hear you. You muted.
All right, I'm gonna have to give you the 3, 2, 1. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hey, Think or Die. Try to connect back to it, get the microphone working, and give us a shout back, brother. Because we want to hear what you got to say. We want to hear your facts over feelings, but we couldn't hear you speak. Let's see. We try you again. Think or Die. Think or Die. Hello. I said, Zach, I made you a moderator. I gave you a wrench. So, you can boot people if you want to. But if you don't want it, I understand, and I'll take it off.
Said, don't run now, punk. I'm here. Who running? Hey, what they talking about? Charles.
Who?
What they talking about?
Oh, Lord. Dang, boy, y'all in there mobbing. Hey, Think or Die. What's happening, man? Dang.
The link is in the chat.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm getting the comments late, so it says, "Don't run now, punk. I'm here." I don't know who they talking about.
McFly.
Hey, I guess nobody want to come up, so.
Yeah, nobody want to come up. We're gonna go ahead and end it. Eric said he going over to Vacha's channel. Hey, man, go give our homie some support.
Yeah, you was gonna go over there anyway, but just say Sports Junkie and Angry sent you. Yeah. You was gonna go over there anyway, but just say we sent you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so give us a shout out in the chat.
Yeah, tell him we said what's up, and we appreciate everything he does for Cowboys Nation. That dope content.
Most definitely.
Watch that dude.
Yes, most definitely. He can tell him he can raid our stuff anytime he want to, man. I know he be sending them raids over there, man. He be doing a little raids sometimes. It's been a while since I've seen him do one, but he be doing them raids. He can raid us anytime, man.
Well, I go to the Cowboy YouTube channel and see Vach Lombardi. He be on there with him. I'm like, all right, go ahead, Vach. I see him.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, y'all, we gonna go ahead and cut it. It's almost 3 hours. It's still Think or Die, but his mic is messed up. Yo, Think or Die. Next time we get on, and we'll get on. You feel what I'm saying? But yo, guys. Oh, damn. Angie ruthless. Well, anyway, yo, we appreciate everybody that has tuned in to the live, tuned into the Facts Over Feelings live. Everybody who contributed, supported the channel tonight, whether monetarily or with your presence, we truly thank you and appreciate you for this. Because without you guys, it's nothing. We got nothing. You know what I'm saying? We just got an opinion that nobody wants to hear about. But
salute, man. Thanks again for all the super chats. It's greatly appreciated. Everybody sent out a super chat. You know, we really don't ask for super chats, man. But like I say, we sure to appreciate them. We just don't be begging for them. I'm gonna stop that cap, hit that cap. I'm gonna start saying that, even though I don't got a cash. Appreciate y'all, man.
But again, thank you guys. Thank you so very much. And y'all be on the lookout. We're going to be going live again later on in the week. All right, y'all. But it's your man, the Angry Cowboys fan and sports junkie. And we'll let you guys later. Peace out.
You know we gotta give facts over feeling. Angry Cowboys fan and sports junkie straight chilling. If you want that raw and uncut with them Cowboys facts, put your comment in the chat, cause you know we'll talk back. Leave the hating at the door and just chill with the vibe. And if you with it, hit the like button and subscribe. If facts over feeling, this is how it's designed. So buckle up everybody and enjoy the ride.